Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my credential links are going to be there. If you're watching me after the live stream and you would like to take part in the free mini 5-minute mini readings that I have here on my channel, well, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. And whenever I am doing a live or when I have new content uploading on my channel, you will be notified immediately. That being said, intuitive friends, for those of you who are watching me after the live stream, thank you so much. And I hope to see you in our next live. For those of you who are watching me live, hello, intuitive friends. Happy New Year. I know I came on once, and that was on January 4th. And I know I've been a little bit absent, but I'm finally back. Okay. I am back. I am ready. And I am really looking forward to channeling messages for you. If you take a look at the chat list, especially for those of you who are new to the channel. Okay, if you're new to the channel, listen very carefully. I do not answer personal questions. So please do not send me super chats with personal questions. If you read carefully in the chat list as well as in the description box, you will know that the only question that I am channeling is a general reading question, which is what may be potentially unfolding. Okay. Now, some of the messages may not resonate right away, and they may not resonate right now because it could be something that is potentially unfolding, meaning it hasn't been here, or it's not here yet, or it's in the process, or maybe there is a little bit of what's going on in the reading that I'm going to give you at this moment in time, but I don't know. Okay, all I do is I am a messenger. I just channel messages that come through through all my clairs. Okay, that being said, intuitive friends, welcome back. For those of you who are my current subscribers, hello, intuitive friends. We're back. I'm only taking the first 10 subscribers. Okay, and I will go in the order that you appear on the chat list. Haven't taken a look yet, haven't brought out the phone, okay, to see who's there, who's not, what's going on. But I just wanted to make those important announcements, okay? Now, it is a 5-minute mini reading, okay? And I have my timer, okay, my handy dandy timer. I've updated to just using the timer on, here. And it's going to be a 5-minute reading, okay? Now, if you want more time and more clarity to the potential messages that may be coming through for you today, well, all you need to do is drop a super sticker or a super chat. Okay, that's all you need to do. And then I'll give you more messages. Okay, and of course, you'll have more time in your reading. That being said, intuitive friends, I do want to thank each and every one of you for being here. And let's see who's here. Welcome, intuitive friends. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, here we go. Hopefully, I think you guys can hear me. Because I think you would have, well, let me see, because I haven't taken a look here. Hold on. Let's see. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. All right, awesome. Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome back to the channel. I want to say hello to Irene, to Ayana, to Nana, to Marissa Smith, to She Big Q, Tamika, hello, Monica, hello, Izzy, and Bake 215. Hello, intuitive friends. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by and giving all your love. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up on this on this live. Okay. That being said, let's jump and thank you, thank you, thank you. I see all the 100s, all the hearts, all the celebration, happy, emojis. Thank you so much. Intuitive friends, this is a free live reading for YouTube subscribers and my YouTube subscribers only. Please remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay. The only one question I'll be channeling today for free for 5 minutes is what may be potentially unfolding. Okay. That being said, if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. And if you're taking a look at your chat, you could also find my information there. And yes, I do have credentials in what I naturally, my abilities. Okay. So I have that there for you, for those of you who are interested. If you're interested in finding out other astrological placements on your chart, oh man, no, no, no. That's not the hold on. I gotta remove that because that's not the link. I'll give you the link later. Please read the legal disclaimers. I will call you in the order that you've appeared on the chat list. Please remember that tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. Your free choice and your free will ultimately shape your journey. What you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always within your power, your responsibility, and your free will. The legal disclaimer is as follows. Please note that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And please remember that readings should never replace professional, licensed, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional, licensed, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed, professional, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. I'm only taking the first 10 subscribers only. Please know that this is a new list. So if you take part today, you're not going to be able to take part in the next week or so that I'll be doing these free mini readings, but you are always welcome to come back and say hi. I will open a brand new list tomorrow. Okay. I'm sorry, not list. I will reopen the session tomorrow. Okay. So there we go. All right. So at number 1, intuitive friends, we have Irene. Irene. What's going on, Irene? Great to see you. You are at number 1. Intuitive friends, listen closely. If there is, or if there, if ever there's a glitch, an electronical glitch or whatever, I will always come right back as soon as I'm able to come right back. Okay. So if it's like a Wi-Fi issue, a glitch or whatever, and of course the order that I'm writing here still stands. Okay. At number 2, we have Anaya. Hello, Anaya. Welcome. Anaya 2346. Welcome. At number 3, we have Nana. Nana. Hello, Nana. Welcome. I think this is the Nana that passes by. I think so. Unless this could be a new Nana. Number 4, we have Marissa Smith. Hello, Marissa. Welcome. Marissa Smith. Okay, 76. Oh, I'm sorry, 79, 68. Okay, at number 5, we have Monica. Hello, Monica. Great to see you again. After Monica, we have our member. Wait, where's my... Oh, it's right under here. Hold on a second. We have one of our members here today, and that is Tamika. She's so big. All right. Welcome, Tamika. At number 6, we have Tamika. Then we have at number 7, we have Izzy. Hello, Izzy. Welcome back. Izzy XP 7Q0. Welcome. At number 8, we have Big 215. Hello, Big 215. Welcome back. Great to see you here again. Welcome. Ed at number 9. Listen, Ed, talk about perfect timing. Ed Garcia, Ed G, what's going on? Welcome back, my dear. Thank you so much. And we have our first super, and that is Monica. Thank you so much, Monica, for your super. And of course, your reading is going to have extra time and extra detail. Okay. All right. So after Ed, okay. So yes, it's Nana. Okay. Hello, Nana. All right. So after Ed, we only have one more open slot for this session. Okay. So I'm going to write that down. Only one more spot available. All right. So only one more spot, but no worries. That will fill up very quickly. That will fill up in a few, so no worries about that. All right, intuitive friends, we're going to jump straight into the reading, and we're going to start with Irene. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm wishing everyone a very blessed, happy, prosperous, bountiful, new year. And I know that, as I always say, as long as you're doing the work, you're going to see results. It may take time, but you will see the results, okay? All right, intuitive friends, I will add my free resources later, but I am just so excited to start the reading. All right, Irene, you are up first. Welcome back, Irene. Great to see you again. Thank you so much, intuitive friends, for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Okay, so let's take a look here at what's coming through for you, Irene. And intuitive friends, I always start the timer after I place the first card on the table. Okay, so I'm not counting the time that I am shuffling for you guys. Okay, those of you who are current subscribers and OGs, as I call you guys, okay, you already know. But those of you who are new may not. Okay, so no worries. Trust me, I don't jip you with your time. If anything, I tend to always give extra. Hello, Zach Insanely. Welcome. Yes, you are the last person on the list. Wonderful. I will add you momentarily. Okay, I'm just going to write closed session. All right, there we go. All right. Give me 1 second, intuitive friends. Hold on 1 second. Let me just make sure I'm using that as like a stop sign. You are at number 10, Zark. All right, Irene, here we go. Irene, let's see what's coming through for you. This is the first time I'm using this timer, so let's see how this is going to work. So how do I start it? All right, hold on. Oh, I write the minute. Okay, I see. All right, let's start. Sorry, Irene. All right, let's see what's coming through for you. What may be potentially unfolding in this beautiful new year. Now, I know calendar year, it's already a new year, but always remember, intuitive friends, the new year, the astrological new year begins with Aries season, okay? But no worries. Let's see what's coming through for you. I want to say we're still in Capricorn season. We have here new beginnings, the thinking man. Ooh, nice. Okay. All right. So what's coming through for you here, Irene, is that new beginning is starting. Okay. You haven't crossed the threshold, but you may be in this energy of a new way of thinking, a new way of looking at something. So what may be potentially unfolding here is a new outlook, the manner in which you see, process, perceive certain situations, circumstances, events, just life in general. There may be this kind of new ideas, a desire to learn, being more curious, maybe even communicating in a different way, not only to yourself but to others, in the way that you are connecting with new messages, okay, or messages in general, just things in general. The thinking person, this could be some type of personal or professional growth where you may be starting or entering at this moment in time. Okay. So there may be something very much connected here to the process of you assessing, thinking, observing, so that you can clearly move ahead. All right. I feel this is you really opening up to even new ways of doing things. You know what I mean? Like there's no fear here of trying something new. If anything, there's a sense of curiosity and seeing, will this work? How will this help? What do I need to do in order to, you know, make it work or open up the doorway for that? You know what I mean? That's how this is coming across. Like, look at that. The siren, the temptation may lead you astray. There may be some from time to time, no matter how much you are open to this new beginning, no matter how much you are allowing yourself to assess, to think, to have a new perception, maybe the way you speak to yourself, maybe the way you're assessing situations in a different way, there may be at times some self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. Don't fall into the temptation to doing things the way you used to do them. Okay, there may be characters, people around you that may not wish you well. So what? We don't care about them. We pay no attention to that. But just know, okay, that you're not going to allow any self sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, like I said, whether this is yourself or whether this is other people, to interfere to what's blossoming and blooming here for you. Okay, don't allow your shadow self cloud your perspective, cloud your perception, and bring you back to, taking steps backwards. Okay. So there may be things that may tempt you along the way, and it's coming across as your own self-sabotaging thought or limited belief. Okay. So don't allow those clouded type of situations to come back through and, take you off your beautiful new path. Okay. We have here the Eight of Swords, exactly what I said, with the King of Wands, exactly what I said. Don't allow yourself in any way, shape, or form to be trapped by limited beliefs. They may not come up when you are happy and go lucky. They come up when you are feeling a certain way, when there's a sense of self-doubt, when you allow yourself to fall back into the shadows of your perception, trauma, things from the past or recent past. Eight of Swords, negative thoughts, new doom and gloom. Get that away. Okay. Allow yourself to rethink and place yourself in a new mindset. That's exactly what I was talking about here with the siren and here with Medusa. Same exact message. Again, validation, confirmation. So don't fall back into this trap. Allow yourself to open up to the King of Wands energy. King of Wands, you embracing, okay, your charismatic sense of self, being confident, making bold moves in the go-getter energy, tapping into your inspiration and your true self, okay? Allowing yourself to be connected to that sense of inspiration, motivation, and drive. As long as your eye is on this energy, as long as you embrace that energy, success will follow, okay? Last but not least, let's see what else is coming through. All right. Woo. Right in the nick of time. All right. You heard the beep in the background, right? All right. Says jump in. The stars won't all align. Okay, listen to this carefully. The stars won't all align up for you when you want it to align up for you. There's turtles here. Turtles is slow moving energy, okay? Stop waiting for all the conditions to align perfectly. It says try what you've been doubting and take a step with confidence. Okay, so there we go. Something that you've been thinking about, wanting to do, and you're maybe saying to yourself, I want to start all when it's perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect time. Okay, this is talking about that you hesitating to that either new personal area that you want to move into, or to that new beginning, is you kind of hesitating in your mind. So don't allow yourself to fall back into that energy. It says try what you've been doubting and take a step with confidence. Sometimes actions precedes perfection. In other words, sometimes you doing something, okay, is going to create the momentum to explore something. And as you're doing it, you will figure out what works and what doesn't work. This moment is when you need this moment is when you need to jump in. There you go. So just do it. That's basically the message here. That being said, Irene, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Continue to embrace and use that beautiful creative spark, motivation, inspiration, that fire inside that's saying, hey, move in this direction. Hey, build up your confidence. Continue to shine as you do, and don't self-doubt yourself, okay? All right. That being said, Irene, just don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Drop a rose in the comment section, as well as here in the chat, to let me know if these messages resonated for you. Until next time, Irene, thank you so much. Don't forget to take a look at the nightly affirmations. Okay, use them every night before you go to bed. And the 7 chakras and all of this could be found in the energy. As a matter of fact, let me write it here, because it just makes so much more sense for me to just drop it here. I'm going to put the link of the resource here for you guys. Okay, I just condensed it into one playlist so that everything can be found in one place. Okay, and here you go. I'm going to write free resources. Okay. And here you go. There should be the playlist. Let me see. Does it work? Yep, it takes you right there. Awesome. There you go, intuitive friends. There's your free resource right then and there. Okay. All right. And Irene wrote, what did you write? What did you write? Basically learning as you go, like that. Yes, you learn as you go. Yes, that is exactly what that's saying. Okay. Ascending butterfly, welcome. And then Irene wrote, thank you, Lexa. You're very welcome. Sprinkle77, welcome. Don't forget to come back tomorrow. The list is closed, but come back tomorrow, intuitive friends, okay? Universal butterfly, I can squeeze you to the end of this new list, because of course you volunteer always to take over that chat. So I'll add you to the list, okay? So you're after Zark. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. Hopefully that makes sense to you, and I wish you the very best, okay, Irene? All right, intuitive friends, let me write. Is it Zork or Zach? Hold on. Hold on. Zarak. Okay. And then 11, I'm going to write butterfly so you could get your reading. Thank you so much, Butterfly, for your help in the chat. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Ayana. Ayana, you are up next. Ayana 2346. Welcome. Intuitive friends, if you are new to the channel, please note that the list is closed. The list is closed. Okay, the list is closed, but you can come back tomorrow. Okay, I will reopen the list for you for tomorrow. Hello, Sprinkle77. I might as well just add you and make it a dozen. Okay, Sprinkle77, I'm adding you to the list. Okay, 777. So Sprinkle77, you just asked, how do you do your personal readings? My personal readings, you could take a look at the link. Okay, you can take a look at the links that I have where I have credentials, private readings, and testimonials. My private personal readings, the ones that I do off YouTube, I give you a list of what you may be interested in. They are different times. I have 30 I want to say 20-minute readings, an hour readings, and an hour and a half readings. So they're different spreads that I do, same exact thing that I do here. Okay, and you get to pick the area of your life that you're looking towards getting more clarity on. Okay, so you pick the area of your life that you're looking towards getting more clarity, and the spread that you're interested in. So those are the two things I look for. I never need to know anything what's going on. I do these readings cold. I have always done it that way. And then I channel messages. They're very different topics there, or different spreads. And then whomever is interested, just reach out to me through Lexa Tarot. Okay, lexatarot@gmail.com or through pathsofhealing.com. Okay, so either way, you can take a look at that. You could also consider, thank you, Butterfly. You could also consider taking a look at the memberships. Okay, because I do have memberships there, especially for those of you who are interested in the You Ask and I Answer. I have that option for tier number 3. And of course, tier number 3, you also get tier number 2. Okay, so it's included in there. All right, intuitive friends, let's jump into the reading for Anaya. Anaya 2346. Thank you so much, Sprinkle. I did add you as number 12. And please know, intuitive friends, the list is now closed. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Sprinkle777. Oh, Chainly. Oh, yeah, of course. Yes, Chainly. Yes. Shaylee. I think it's Shaylee. I think that's how I pronounce it. All right, Anaya, let's take a look. Yeah, take a look at the membership tier, or if you just want to do a one-time thing, take a look at the credentials link, the private reading link, and the testimonial links. They're all there in the chat and down below in the description box. All right. And those tend to be a little bit even, they go deeper. Okay. My private readings with me offline go deeper. Okay. So if you think you're getting readings here privately, you're going to get even more. Okay. For those of you who are interested. All right, Anaya, let's see what may be potentially unfolding here for you. Thank you so much, Sprinkle77, for your super. I will be adding the asterisks here. And when your turn comes, I will definitely be channeling more messages and more time. Anaya. All right. Let me focus. Anaya 2346. Let's see what may be potentially unfolding here for you, my dear. Let's see what's coming through for you. And you have new beginnings and strength. You saw how much I shuffled, right? Very, very interesting. Anaya, you have new beginnings and strength. There may be here this sense of you starting something new, whether this is in your personal life, your career, whatever area this may be. New beginnings is right around the corner. Now, this is showing you in the threshold. You're right there. You're about to make that move, or you're in the process of. But whatever this is, what may be potentially unfolding is, the reminder here for you to hold on to your mental strength, emotional strength, energetic strength, spiritual or religious strength, okay, in order for you to push yourself past from here through the threshold into the new beginning, okay? So there may be a little bit of either hesitation. And it's interesting because I was going to say it here, but I also see it here. But here, I don't know if you can see it. This little thing right here, and I've had these decks for forever, but I'm getting like you may be dreaming, or you may have dreams of an animal. If you've been dreaming of an animal, like when you go to sleep and you're dreaming of this animal that keeps popping up in your dreams, or an animal that keeps popping up in your waking moment, and you just seem to always stumble. Let's pretend, okay? Let's pretend it's a spider. Let's just pretend. And everywhere you look, you keep seeing either a picture of a spider, a drawing of a spider, of a spider. And this is just an example. It may be your spirit animal. So you may be connecting right now with your spirit animal here. Okay. So just keep an eye out for any animals that keep popping up. If and when they do, try to see what that animal, or like, for example, if I'm looking for spider, let's pretend on Google, I'm going to write, what is the meaning of spider being a spirit animal? And then you get information. Okay. So it's coming across as that. So whatever animal seems to be popping up, it may be your spirit animal giving you a helping hand here. Air, seek a union of mind and spirit. Okay. Okay. It's very, very important for you to blend your mind and your soul together. This time that's unfolding for you, or the potential that may be unfolding for you, is going to require you to be not only logical, rational, and analytical, but to ground yourself in a way that you're able to tap into both. Okay. Both your uh, logical, rational, analytical mind, but also your soul, your spirit, and your intuition, your gut level feeling. So there needs to be this connection of mind and soul, okay? Body and heart connection. That's how this is coming across. All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. Now, you do have here Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There may be, this may be very much connected to the new beginning. There may be something coming up during Aquarius season. Aquarius season, as you know, is January 20th through February 20th, give or take some time around there. This new beginning may be connected to either during Aquarius season or a little bit after Aquarius season. Okay. So it doesn't have to be Aquarius. It could be Libra or Gemini also, but I do feel the air signs as a season more than anything else here. Okay, let's see. You also have here, now don't get scared, this says death. And death is not, it's transformation, is ending of a cycle. There's a cycle here that you're ending, and there's a new cycle that's coming in. That's why it's super important for you to lean into your mental, emotional, religious, spiritual, energetic strength, and to create that mind crown chakra and root chakra connection. Okay? So there you go. There could be some external changes that may happen before the new beginning occurs. All right? There we go. We have time is up. Time is up. Okay, okay, okay. Let me give you your last and final card here. Now, remember that the death card in tarot is ruled by Scorpio, so water. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces may also be very important. And because we're talking about the astrological signs, right? Also, there may be some shifts happening during Pisces season. And Pisces season is coming up, right? It's between April 20 something. No, I'm sorry. It's February 20 something through March 20 something, 20th or somewhere around there. So there may be a cycle that you're still in the process of exiting. Even if it's a new calendar year, it's not a new astrological year. Okay, those two things are very different. So you may still be kind of on the verge of getting something out. Look at that duality. Guess what? What sign is about duality just like this? What sign? Gemini. What's Gemini? An air sign. I wouldn't be surprised if you are an air sign or if you have a strong placement on your astrological natal chart having to do with air signs. But here we go. Duality. The universe reminds you that reason and emotion are two sides of the same coin. Validation, confirmation, exactly what I just said a little while ago. I mean, talk about validation, confirmation. I'm going to show you in a minute. It says, don't solely rely on one. Balancing both leads to clear decisions, air sign, air energy. It says, embrace the calm of reason while acknowledging the power of emotion. I mean, listen, I can't make this up. Okay, guys? This is the real deal here. Yes, it's for entertainment purposes only, but hey, listen, you be the judge of whatever it is that you're seeing here. This is exactly what I was talking about. Okay, that duality. Listen, Anaya, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Up next, we have Nana. But before I jump into Nana's reading, I want to say thank you to all of you intuitive friends who are here today, whether you are new to the channel. And if you just subscribed, thank you. If you are visiting, welcome. And if you are a current subscriber, hey, welcome back. All right, intuitive friends, please remember that the messages are 5 minutes and 5 minutes only. But if you want to extend your reading, all you need to do is drop a super, okay? Either a super sticker or a super chat, and I'll give you more clarity to your messages, okay? Not a problem. All right, intuitive friends. Also, if you want more, okay, if you want more, like if you want a quick 15-minute personal reading with me, then join me during my super chat lives. You ask, I answer. Okay. Those are not free, but you're getting a bigger mini reading. Okay. You're getting a 15-minute reading, and we can explore the actual open-ended question that you are interested in exploring. All right, intuitive friends, we're going to jump into the next subscriber, the next intuitive friend on the list. And we have, hold on one second. Let me just situate myself here. And we have Nana. Hello, Nana. Welcome. Ayana, I hope those messages resonated for you, my dear. Hello, hello, Nana. Welcome back. You're very welcome. And let me just review the list, okay? Because my mistake, I didn't get to do that here because I just want to make sure you guys don't have to wait too long. But we have Nana. After Nana, we have Marissa Smith, 7968, followed by Monica. Now, Monica did do a super reading, so thank you so much, Monica. Then we have Tamika. Tamika is part of our membership tier, so thank you so much, Tamika, for joining. Then we also have Izzy. Following Izzy, we have Bake 215, followed by Ed G 811, followed by Zarak. Okay. After Zorak, we have Butterfly. And the last but not least, we have Sprinkle 777. And that's Shaylee. So, and Shaylee does have a super. So thank you so much, Shaylee. I also want to thank Butterfly for always coming out and giving me a hand with the chats. Okay. Thank you so much for that. I greatly appreciate it. Because as you know, I can't, I don't like breaking my connection when I'm deeply connected here to channeling your readings. Okay. So thank you so much, Butterfly. If you guys can give Butterfly a thank you, I greatly appreciate it. All right, Nana, let's take a look at what's coming through for you. Okay. So this timer thing is really working. It's helping me stay on point. All right. Let's see what's coming through here, Nana. What may be potentially unfolding for you? What may be potentially unfolding? And of course, intuitive friends, if something resonates with you, please let us know in the chat. You have financial constraints and you have all tied up. Okay. But after that, you have happiness with a butterfly. So, what may be unfolding for you is that there may be a little bit of feeling kind of constrained in something here, whether it's financially or something that is super valuable to you. You may kind of feel like you're on the fence in something, or you're kind of stuck in something that you may not perceive it that way. It could be energy, it could be a situation, it could be work, it could be money. But whatever this is saying pretty soon you're going to get out of that kind of energy, or kind of like delay in whatever this is. It could be like you waiting for something too, like you're waiting for something to see unfold. And it's like, I'm waiting and I'm kind of like, at times you may get into your self-sabotaging thought or limited belief. But I'm going to tell you this, whatever this is going to improve. You have the number 4 here. 13, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. And you also have the number 5, 23, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So you have 4, 5. So there's a consecutive progress or improvement here. Okay. Eventually, okay, you do have here the butterfly. There's going to be a moment in time that you're going to feel better. Okay. More kind of like things are moving, things are opening up for you. Okay. It may be a little bit challenging at first. Okay, whatever this unfolding is, it may feel a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, but this is saying you're going to end up in this butterfly stage. So there's going to be a new beginning. You may even be, it feels like you may even be in the caterpillar stage of something. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, the cocoon stage of something. When the before the butterfly becomes a butterfly, it's a caterpillar, right? So there's a caterpillar stage. And then the caterpillar starts eating a lot and getting itself, ready for hibernation. So it's in the cocoon phase. So this feels more like a cocoon phase where you may feel like nothing is happening, but actually things are happening. And this cocoon phase is one of the most important phases for you to keep optimistic and positive. Not say to yourself over and over again, like, oh my God, I'm stuck. Oh my God, I'm not moving. Okay, something isn't moving. Oh, I feel, no, you can't. You got to shift that energy around, because this is like when the caterpillar is in the cocoon, there's a lot happening, but you may not be seeing it with your eyes. Okay. So don't forget to take a look at the energy healing and affirmation playlist and use those affirmations to help guide you through this period. Because you are going to see, look at that hindrance. Yeah. Fate has blocked the path for you. I don't think it's so much fate. I think it's just there's something going on behind the scenes that you may not see. And you may start thinking, oh my gosh, because I don't see something happening and something moving, then something isn't working. And that's not the case. Because even though the caterpillar is in the cocoon phase, there's a lot happening. And if we were to look at this on a scientific way, there's more happening with the caterpillar while it's in the cocoon than when it's a caterpillar or a butterfly. So that's when a lot of the things are going on a lot of the big changes. So there you may be going through a lot of changes energetically, frequency, mind, body, soul, whatever it is. But whatever this is, it's not a negative thing. It's positive. So right before you go to sleep, Nana, do the nighttime affirmations. Continue to work on your chakras. Align yourself. Be optimistic because you are going to finally be able to spread your wings and go into a new beginning. But it's super important for you to honor and self-care and do all the positive, optimistic things here to continue generating really good vibrations here. Okay. So don't feel like, oh my gosh, I don't feel bummed out about something here. See, 10 of coins. There's a stability coming in for you. It's going to take some time. Okay. Coins, pentacles, energy. Okay. You will be able to, at some point in time here, once you get out of this cocoon phase, you're going to be able to feel, number one, more stable. 10 of Pentacles. 10 is about completion. Pentacles is about stability. Okay. This could be financially here. You're going to feel better in your finances. You're going to feel a sense of stability and security. Maybe friends, family, loved ones are going to be cheering for you or maybe even helping you here. So your wealth, your success, you're able to share it with others. Okay. Maybe not, I'm not saying like just give all your money away. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying that whatever this is going to allow you to find some sense of security here for you. Okay. There's going to be a sense of more stability. That's why you have happiness here. You may have a glow up. Okay. You may have a glow up here. All right, let's take a look at your last and final card. And after Nana, we have Marissa Smith. Marissa Smith, come on down. Stay present. Validation confirmation. What did I just say about the caterpillar stage when it's in the cocoon? That is the most important time. That's when, right now at this moment in time, is when you need to continue to do your chakra balancing, okay, your nighttime affirmation, your manifestations. Continue in optimistic, positive energy. Stay present, doing your meditations, okay? Because that's going to help here. You're going to get something in return. There's going to be some sense of success here that you've been waiting for a long time. It's going to bring you the sense of optimism, happiness, joy, success, however you may define that. Stay present says your thoughts are disconnecting you from reality, avoiding external challenges. An unresolved issue has you trapped in mental loops. That's why you have here all tied up. This says here, now is the time to face it head on. Return to the present. Honor this cocoon phase. Okay? And keep pouring optimism. Nighttime affirmations. Okay? Meditation, prayer, alignment, self-care, a moment to decompress, not be so worried about when something isn't moving, because the more you worry, the more you yourself can create the hindrance and blockage, because you're looking at what's not happening instead of just enjoying the moment of something happening, even if you don't see it, feel it, experience it, or are able to touch it. So something is definitely moving in the right direction. Don't doubt it. Now is the time to face it head on. Return to the present. Reconnect with the essence of life. Sound familiar? And restore and restore balance and clarity. There you go. Nana, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe. Up next, we have Marissa Smith. Please drop a rose, Nana, in the comment section, as well as here in the chat to let me know that these messages have resonated for you. That being said, as I always say in Twitter friends, sometimes they don't resonate at the moment. Sometimes, give me 1 second. Sometimes they don't resonate right away, but give it time. There may be something happening behind the scenes. and it might resonate at a later time. That being said, Marissa Smith, come on down. But before I jump into Marissa Smith's reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, if you're a new subscriber, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. If you are visiting, welcome. If you are a current subscriber, hello, we're back. Okay, we're back. New list starting today. Intuitive friends, the only message that I am channeling is what may be potentially unfolding for you. Okay, if you're interested in personal readings, I have my credentials linked down below as well as in the chat. I also have a you ask and I answer open-ended one question super chat lives. If you're interested in that, stay tuned because those are coming up. Okay, it is coming up. So sometime this week, I'm going to do that. If you are interested, what I'm going to do, for those of you that may want to take part, I'm going to add that to the members community tab. Okay, I'm sorry, not members, the community tab, which is open to everyone, including members. So the community tab is open to everyone. I'll write when I'm going to do a you ask and I answer open-ended one question reading. For those of you who are interested, I'm also going to write down what the fee is. Okay, so there you go. All right, intuitive friends, let's jump into the next reading. Thank you so much, Nana, for stopping by. You're very welcome, my dear. Up next, we have Marissa. Hello, Marissa. If you're not here, hopefully you'll come back and you'll listen to your reading. But Marissa Smith, this message is for you. Marissa Smith. Ooh, Marissa Smith, you have happy family. Happy family is coming in for you, Marissa. So what may be unfolding for you is a time of stability here for you that you may feel. Okay, listen carefully here, Marissa. You have happy family and contract, okay? Happy family. What may be the potential energy that's unfolding for you? More joy, more happiness. I feel a sense of peace and tranquility, okay? And through that peace and tranquility, there's a sense of stability that comes with it. So you may feel more secure in something that's opening up for you. You can feel more connected to friends, family, loved ones, or your children or children. You do have here contract. And again, I don't know what particular situation, circumstance, or event may be. If, and this is only if you're going through a divorce or if you are going through some type of legal matter, okay, if there's anything that you're going to court for, we don't need to know. You don't need to say anything, but I'm just channeling what's coming through. If you are in a situation, circumstance, or an event that you are waiting for something to come through for you as far as justice being served, if it's legal matters, justice will be served. There's going to be a feeling here, feeling so much lighter and brighter and feeling like the weight is off your shoulders. Now, listen carefully. If you feel or you have felt that there are some matters that have been unfair to you in some way, shape, or form, this is telling you that there's going to be divine justice. So divine justice will be served here in some way, shape, or form. You might hear about it, you might not. But be well assured that divine justice is going to recalibrate here a situation, circumstance, event, or person who may have been unfair to you. If we're talking about anything having to do with documents, pay attention, okay? Read the fine print, double check, okay? Especially if you are kind of like renting a home, okay? So if you are, signing a lease for a home or signing a lease for a car, this is giving you kind of like, all right, just pay attention, make sure that everything that is said to you in an oral fashion, anything that someone has a conversation with you and says, oh yeah, you're entitled to that, or yeah, I'm gonna put that into the agreement, make sure it is in the agreement. So it's not something that's just coming out of somebody's mouth or just someone texting you, is something that is legally binded in some way, shape, or form, or that you have some type of kind of like keep the receipts type of energy is what I'm getting here. Okay, you may be entering a period of more stability in personal matters. You could have been going through a very difficult time, okay, emotionally. The rainbow is here to give you a sign. It's a sign symbol synchronicity. You may be seeing sign symbol synchronicities, but the rainbow is saying here you're either coming into more of an alignment. Okay, that's number one, because I'm seeing the 7 chakras here. But there's more, there's this energy here of like you're realigning yourself, you're getting back on track energetically, emotionally, and maybe in areas here that are connected here to family. It says seduction. It says passion and romance awaits. Okay. There may be here something unfolding, winds of change. There could have been here. And again, I said this before. I mean, I don't know if you're going through a breakup, separation, or divorce, but if you are, better times are coming up now. If you are, kind of like going through something right now where you're like, listen, I'm ready to move forward, I'm ready to open my heart, or whatever area of your life, follow your passion, follow your drive. Okay, it may be beneficial for you here. It says winds of change, your surroundings will undergo some type of transition. I said that. And I also said that contract here may be, again, divine justice being served in some way, shape, or form. It may be connected to an air sign. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. Last but not least, let's see what else is coming through for you. Let's see. And by the way, the next astrological sign that's an air sign is Aquarius. So there may be something coming up during Aquarius season here that may be connected to this message if it doesn't resonate for you right now. Last but not least, we have this and we have the other one, the moon. Okay, the moon. Listen carefully. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is key here. Okay, don't allow anxiety and fear to rule here. Okay, anxiety, fear, concern. Okay, you got to push that aside and believe that there is a higher power, fate, destiny. Things are moving in your alignment. Okay, things are going to be moving in your favor. Just trust the process. Allow yourself to listen to the passion, to your inspiration, to your motivation. Okay, winds of change. There may be a little bit of changes coming up ahead, but um don't allow yourself to get to be fearful of it. Okay, remember, changes, sometimes there's a blessing in disguise. Okay, so this is what this is talking about. When you are uncertain, when you are fearful, when you are worried, when you are stressed, just know that that lowers the frequency. And when you lower your frequency, you cannot connect with your higher self, because it becomes like static. You have here compassion. So compassion here for you is saying now is the time to be gentler with yourself. Like I said, self-care, to forgive your own shortcomings. But I'm also going to say this. It doesn't say it here. If there is a problem here that was a very big situation, divorce, someone hurt your feelings, someone was unfair to you, forgive them energetically so you cut the cord of that link between you and that person or you and that situation, so that you can open yourself up to more stability and more happy vibration, so you could restore your or recalibrate your vibration to a higher level. Okay, so it says now is the time to be gentler with yourself, to forgive your shortcomings and of course others as well. Stop playing the role of the harsh judge and or oppressor. Become the compassionate guardian you always who always protects your soul. So don't be too hard on yourself, especially if this is connected to a situation, circumstance, or event that you felt like you misstepped, or if someone was unfair to you. Okay, as well, kind of let bygones be bygones. I'm not saying that you need to reach out to the person. I'm just saying that you need to let this energy go so that you could cut the cord with this connection, because divine justice will be served. So have peace in your heart, compassion in your heart, and just say, you know what? That happened. This person did this. You know, it hurt me. I energetically forgive them, and now it's a new chapter in my life. I'm moving forward. Don't allow people to live rent free in your heart or in your mind. Makes no sense. All they're doing is pulling you down energetically, and the only thing you're doing to yourself is pulling you down energetically. Remember that forgiveness is not about other people, it's about ourselves. Okay. So, Marissa Smith, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that your messages have been have resonated for you. Please drop a rose in the comment section or in the chat. That lets me know that these messages have resonated. Don't forget, Marissa, to come back. I look forward to seeing you soon. Up next, we have Monica V. Monica V is coming up next. But before I jump into Monica's reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, the list and the session is closed. I will reopen it tomorrow. So no worries. Okay. I will be back here tomorrow, and we're going to continue with those of you who didn't have an opportunity to be part of the reading today. But if you want to continue to join us here, please do so. Have some fun here with us. And yeah, pretty much that's all that I want to say. For those of you who subscribe to the channel, continue to subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell and all alerts so that you are notified the moment that that I come back on here. Okay. All right. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Monica V. And thank you so much, Monica, for your super. Monica is going to get an extended reading. Thank you again, Monica, for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Okay. Now, let's jump into your reading here. Okay. Let's see what may be potentially unfolding for you. Okay. Remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, and always, as a reminder, intuitive friends, that if it doesn't resonate now, it may be something that's happening behind the scenes that you haven't seen or experienced yet. So just keep an open mind. All right, intuitive friends. Oh, you have travel. There are two cards that I'm seeing. I'm seeing this travel and this one back here. So those are the two that I'm going to pull. Blessings and travel. There may be a blessing here coming in your direction, an unfolding of some sorts, whether it's you connecting with many people, okay? Whether this is you traveling, physically traveling to, and it's so interesting. I just saw 666 here because it's showing me 6 people are watching with 6 thumbs up. So very interesting. I'm getting 666 here. This travel doesn't mean physical. It could mean physical. So there could be something here unfolding for you in regards to long distance, social media, people you haven't spoken to in a while. This could be talking about relocation, whether it's that you're thinking about moving either a location, city, town, state, country, whether it's in job, whether it's personally, or whether it's that you may do, there could be someone traveling or, traveling to your city, town, and state. Okay, so there may be here the sense here of travel. All right. Travel here may also be something that you've been working on for a very long time, and you're now going into uncharted waters. Okay. So project, now I'm seeing 7-7. Project, endeavor, anything that you've been working on, it's like now it's going to be starting to move. Like you are going to move it. You see this? This is representing you. So you are moving the gondola towards wherever it is that you want to move towards. So again, you may be moving something in a direction that you have hoped for a very long time, because this person is looking at my left hand side. Okay, so this could be a passion, an inspiration, a motivation, something that you've been wanting to do for quite some time, and you are physically moving in the direction of it. Your intuition is going to be super important. Okay, so the unfolding, or the blessing that may be potentially unfolding, is not something that you're working on it alone. Okay, because it's coming across as you're going to have help from above, your ethereal guides, your ethereal network, destiny, fate, your higher self. Okay, you're being guided to do something, and that sense of inspiration of being wanting to be guided to do something is very much connected to either something intuition based, or it's very much connected here to you be able to download or work with your intuitive mind, okay, or your the ethereal network. So that's coming through for you here. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. What may be potentially unfolding in regards to this massage? You may have like someone visiting also. There may be that type of energy. Someone's like either planning to visit, maybe a friend, family, loved one, um, as well. All right, let's see what else is coming through here for you. What may be potentially unfolding here for Monica? You have here the minstrel. Let your intentions be known. Super important. Continue to manifest. The universe is listening. Okay, your higher self is listening. Okay, your guides, destiny, fate. Let your intentions be known. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, write it down. Okay, so you could write it down. I mean, there are many tools. Okay, there's the 369 rule of manifestation, there's water manifestation, there's daily affirmations, there's nighttime affirmations. One of which, if you take a look at the energy healing and affirmation playlist on my channel, you're going to get free resources there. But whatever it is, let your intentions be known, because at times, although your intention may be in the right place, okay, or your thought process may be in the right place, there are times that you get a little bit caught up in your head, and a little bit kind of self-sabotaging thought or limited beliefs tends to kind of crawl and want to throw you off your game. So you are stronger than the self-limiting beliefs that may want to, filter into this, vibrational, high vibrational frequency, right? In the alignment, in the manifestation, and that you being optimistic and, focusing on whatever it is that you want to move towards, your next step, your next milestone. Triumph over adversity. You're going to have the opportunity here to move past challenges, obstacles, situations, circumstances, or events. What's going to be very important is for you to be in alignment, not only to be in alignment with your higher self, but be in an alignment of knowing that through challenges, we learn. Sometimes we just need to start something. We might not know the challenges or the delays that may come. We learn as we grow. As we're doing, we're learning. Okay. So that's part of a process here for you to understand. Something may not fall on your lap at 100% at the drop of a dime. You may have to work towards that, but allow yourself to be. And again, this is an oracle deck. It's not a tarot deck, but it's coming across like the Knight of Wands energy. Allow yourself to believe in your self-confidence, and allow yourself the freedom of movement. So if you need to tweak something as you go along, it's perfectly fine. It doesn't mean that you failed. It doesn't mean that you did anything wrong. It just says here that you just need to tweak something as you go, because that's how you learn, especially if it's something new or it's an area of your life that you're doing that is very new. So you're going to learn as you go, and allow yourself to still be in the high vibration frequency here. Okay, don't kind of like talk down to yourself because it may not have gone to what you thought in your head it should have gone. Okay, sometimes there are blessings in disguise, sometimes through have you ever heard like a serendipitous event, like it was just serendipitously happened. How many stories haven't we heard of people that they think that moving in a certain way or doing things in a certain way is how they're going to get to the finished invention or finished product? And what happens is that actually that's not what happens. It's through a kind of a big oops that they fall into hey, I think I found the solution here. So it's allowing yourself to be creative, to find different solutions to a situation, circumstance, or event. So don't limit yourself to what you think you may know or how you think it should turn out. Allow yourself to be open to what the universe unfolds here for you as you go through uncharted water. Hold on one second. I had a flash here. What's going on? I saw what Tamika wrote. Okay, that's what the flash. I was like, what flash? Thank you so much, Tamika. So as you go through the process, you start, tweaking and, fixing and fine tuning as you go along. Listen, I had no idea, none whatsoever, about how to create a YouTube channel. Nothing. I had no one to tell me, to teach me, to guide me. I knew nothing. I knew, as I've always known, that I was born to be a messenger, that I'm able to channel messages through my clairs, that I have a natural ability. And with that natural ability, I have a calling that goes with it. So that's always been with me. But the technical side of how to create a YouTube channel and how to do all these things, I had to learn as I went along. So that is what this is talking about here for you. Okay. You might not have all the answers right away, but they will show up. As they say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears, right? So in the doing, you will find insights along the way to guide you. Okay. Now let's take a look at more messages here, Monica. And thank you so much, Monica, for your super. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Bouquet, be proud of yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of the small steps as well as the big steps. And this is saying is super important for you to keep that in mind as these beautiful blessings unfold. Cheer for yourself along the way. And it's okay to make mistakes because you will learn from it. What is challenging is if you make the same exact mistake over and over and over again. That means you're not learning from it. But again, be proud of all the things that you are doing. See? Your guides are your friends. Your guides, your higher self, your spiritual self, your loved ones who've crossed over, everyone's here cheering you on. Okay? So be kind and gentle with yourself. You have the child, which is symbolism of a new beginning. So there's a new beginning that's unfolding for you. That's very, very beautiful. Your guides seem to be very proud of you. Okay. So very, very beautiful energy here, Monica. No need to worry. Worries lower frequency. Just know that. Worries lower frequency. The more you worry, the more you are creating static between you and your intuition and you and whatever it is that you're moving forward. Okay? Just do. Just be. Just be your authentic self and things are going to unfold as they unfold. Okay? So there you go. Very, very nice. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Look at that. What did I say? Fates and destiny. Divine timing is at play here. There are some things that you can control. What can you control? You can control your thoughts. You can control how you're perceiving something. You can control the energy that you are generating and that you're radiating towards others. You can control how you speak to yourself. You can control how much work you're doing. how you can balance work and life, how you can manage your anxiety, your fears, and your concerns. Those things you can control. And it's so interesting because I just posted in the community tab a Venn diagram showing things I can control and things I can't. So there are things you can control, and then there are other things that you can't. You can't control when something is going to flourish into success. You can't predict that. You can't, we can achieve that by doing little, steps here and there that end up being a very big, ta-da at the end. But there are things that you can control, and then there are things you can't control. When you get caught up, right behind it, right after fates, you have breathe. When you get caught up in fear, anxiety, stress, pessimism, and you start stressing, something isn't moving, something isn't moving along. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Did I make the right move? You see how it becomes a domino effect? I could give you 1,000,000,000 reasons right now how your mind might just go in 10,000 directions. Don't allow it. You control your mind. You control your emotions. You control your anxiety. Your anxiety doesn't control you. You can control the worrying. The worrying doesn't control you. That is why the brain controls the whole body. It's the brain, it's the mind, it's your head. The head controls everything else. Same thing with frequency. Whatever you put in your mind is how things are going to move and shift. So this is saying when you get too frazzled, when you get too caught up in fear, anxiety, oh my gosh, is this working? Am I failing? Da, da, da. Take a moment and take a deep breath. You may want to consider energy, breath work. You may consider, again, affirmations, nighttime affirmations, daily affirmations, manifestation, meditation, sound frequency, sound healing, whatever creates this Zen moment within yourself so you don't allow your mind to spiral. The moment you allow your mind to spiral, the whole body is going to join in the lower vibration frequency. That's how it works. Ooh, look at that. Weeping willow. Don't get boggled down by what's the challenges. Okay, don't get boggled down. You have weeping willow here. Okay, allow yourself to be in a higher vibration. Love, deep affection, joy, caring for yourself. Okay, connecting. Okay, with your higher self. Create a routine that's manageable for you. Okay, for example, first thing in the morning, I have a routine for first thing in the morning. I have a routine for before I go to bed. And it's all about self-care. Because if you don't allow yourself to clear the trauma, the energy, the pessimistic energy and frequency, what's going to happen is you're going to expand it as the day goes on. That's why I start with a self-care routine, a spiritual self-care routine, and I end my day with a spiritual care routine so that in between my day, between the hours of me waking up and me going to sleep, I am in alignment. And along the way, if I get caught up in my head, I make sure that I have a backup plan. Okay, boop, it's time for me to take a moment. I need to recalibrate because I notice when I'm not going on the right track. Just by my own frequency, I can tell. I can tell when I'm being bothered by something and I'm like, okay, I need to take a moment and I need to recalibrate because I am in no service to myself and to others if I don't allow myself to realign. Okay. All right. Let's see. Worry, anxiety creates more worry and anxiety. Work, achievement, success. You may be too concerned at the end product and not paying attention to the process that's going to allow you to be proud of yourself of the end product. So there's a part of you that's more focusing on the end of something, the growth of something, but not looking at the small steps and enjoying the process of the creation of the small steps in a higher vibration frequency, not in fear, not in lack, not in stress, not in concern, but just allowing yourself to unfold, allowing the process to unfold. And as you move something along, things will come up that you will then say, okay, maybe if I do this in a different way, maybe if I also connect and ask for assistance, destiny, fate, creator, the universe, my higher self. But if you are in the state of stress, it's going to be difficult for you to pay attention to that, to pay attention to the subtle changes. So create a routine where that is manageable for you first thing in the morning and right before you go to sleep. And something that you can do midday or whenever your pessimistic or self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs start creeping in, so you can shut it down. All right, let's see what's coming through for you. Because if you don't plan, listen, if you don't plan for you, if you don't plan self-care for you, then it's going to be difficult because you're always going to end up getting the same messages. Your guides are always going to tell you the same thing, right? They're saying, hey, you're worrying too much. Let it go. Let it go. Yes, focus on the effort, but don't get obsessed on the result. The results are going to come if you're taking things day by day in a more optimistic point of view. But if you're stuck in the worrying, if you're stuck in the anxiety, you're not going to be able to, again, you're not going to be able to triumph over that adversity or that blockage that you are creating. So take a moment for yourself. Create a ritual for yourself. First thing in the morning, first thing in the morning, I do my 7 chakras. I align my 7 chakras. As I'm doing my 7 chakras, I'm a Reiki practitioner. So I do energy healing on myself. Well, guess what? Even if you're not a Reiki practitioner, I have the long distance Reiki healing on my channel. So you could do that. You see, they're tools, but you got to be consistent with it. Okay. April. Okay. April's coming through. Very interesting because April is very much connected to Aries season and Taurus season. So there may be some beautiful developments here coming up during April. Okay. So keep an eye out for that. Last but not least, let's take a look at your last. Actually, this is the final card, but this is the last one that's coming through here for you. I hope these messages have been insightful here, Monica. I want to thank you for your beautiful super. And let's see here. April may be a very good opportunity here, or maybe you're going to feel more centered, or there's going to be more of a fluidity with how you are practicing your self-care, so that you may be more open here. Okay? No judgments. It's all about beautiful energy. Look at that. Ace of Wands. You have the passion. The unfolding here, potentially, that's coming through for you, it's all positive. Everything here is positive. Everything here in your reading is positive. It's saying, be proud of yourself. It's saying, hey, let your intentions be known. Work with your higher self. Work with the universe. Work with manifesting. It says here, be your own best friend. Okay? We sometimes give very good advice to other people, but then we suck at, giving ourselves good advice or following through. There's a new beginning coming in. Okay? Don't allow yourself to get caught up with the stress, the anxiety, and the sadness, because that's pessimistic, lower vibrational energy. Embrace it. When it happens, embrace it. identify it, and then have something that you can do to work past it. Here you have work, achievement, success. You're very focused on the success of something. You know, focus on you. Okay, because that's how it's coming in. Ace of Wands energy, beautiful energy here, new passion. So there is a new beginning that's coming through. You're going to feel this very inspired, motivated type of time for you. Ace of Wands is also about self-confidence. So you need to work on your self-confidence. Because I could give you all the advice in the world. I can channel all the messages for you that I can with 10 million cards. But at the end of the day, if you don't believe in yourself, and if you don't allow yourself to get out of your head, then that's where you're going to continue to see those challenges popping up. Okay. All right. Last but not least, up next, we have Tamika. Tamika, you are up next. Monica, this is your last and final card. I hope these messages have been insightful. I hope that they've given you some type of clarity. And of course, I wish you the very best. As always here, Monica, I feel that whatever this is going to be very positive. It's going to be really good. Just allow yourself to kind of, again, get yourself more structured with a routine here to help you not only spiritually, but also it's going to help you in the 3D world. Okay. Because the more that you can control your mind, the more you're able to, expand. Okay. Last but not least, we have aim higher. Look at that. Aim higher. And this is not just about like working harder. It's about letting go of the struggle that you have. Okay. There's an inner struggle that you have that you need to work on. And if you don't work on it, you're not going to be able to see the success that can, multiply here. So you need to work on your internal struggle. Okay. And again, giving you lots of tips here. Aim for higher. In your current struggle, you may seek, listen, because this is exactly what I said. What did I say before? I said you're focusing a lot on the success and the achievement. You want the final product. Your focus is on the final product. I'm not saying that that's not important. I'm saying that between you starting something and the final product, there's a lot of space between those two things. And sure enough, here we go. In the current struggle, you may seek quick resolution, but rushing will complicate things. That's why you have this card here. Let go of fixating. Wow. It just blows my mind every time when I channel messages and then I see the same exact thing that I said again. Let go of fixating on the outcome and choose a path of empathy, self-care, and foresight to overcome the impasse and improve whatever it is that this is talking about for you. I mean, what else do you want me to say? Very, very clear message here for you. Let me see. Let me bring it a little closer. There we go. Okay. Look at that. Talk about validation, confirmation. Monica, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give yourself, don't forget to give yourself a thumbs up. Okay. How about that? Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Drop a rose in the comment section as well as here in the chat if these messages resonate. If they don't resonate now, Monica, they may resonate at a later point in time. Thank you so much, Monica, for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And thank you so much for your super. All right, intuitive friends. There we go. I mean, talk about validation, confirmation. Every step of the way there, every card gives us an insight here. Another layer. So for those of you who are interested in dropping a super chat or a super sticker, that is an example of a super reading here on my channel. If you are interested. If not, of course, you have seen the clarity and the accuracy here in some cases of the channeling messages that I share, even during the 5-minute readings. So, okay, there we go. That being said, intuitive friends, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, and I hope that they bring some type of clarity to you. Up next, we have Tamika, but before I jump into Tamika's reading, there's a lot of cards that I need to put back in the proper decks. Don't forget, intuitive friend, to take a look at the January and beyond readings. Those are quarterly readings that I channeled for every single sign, focusing on the 4 quarters of 2026. First quarter being January, February, March. Second quarter, April, May, June. Third quarter, July, August, September. And fourth quarter, October, November, December. Take a look at those readings. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Drop a rose. As the year unfolds, those readings may become more clear as time goes on. I'm still going to do your monthly readings, but I wanted to do that reading for you because I actually did that spread back in 2021 for the 2022 year. And a lot of you who have been on my channel for since I started really enjoyed that reading or that format. And so I wanted to bring that for you for the 2026 readings, for the quarterly readings. And for those of you that are new to my channel, you'll know what it is once you see the monthly readings for January and beyond. That being said, intuitive friends, don't forget, if you are in a coupled connection, if you are in a partnership or in a connection, take a look at the pick a card reading that I have for you. For those of you who are single, take a look at the singles playlist, as I am channeling messages live for the singles collective. And today I have to work on I want to say, the water signs. Okay. So chances are after I finish this, I will be coming back on and doing the water signs readings. All right. So we did singles, we did couples, we did the monthly readings. And for those of you who are in no contact, take a look at the readings that are coming up now. And those of you who are in connections and separation, I do have something coming up for you soon. Okay. That being said, I want to say thank you to all of you for being here, for being part of the channel, for your support, for your loyalty, for believing in what I do, for supporting what I do. And everyone supports in different ways. So I do want to say thank you. And if you missed my thank you for the 2026 new year, take a look at the community tab, as I did write something for all of you and express my appreciation. I continue to want to be part of the channel and create more content for you guys, and more lives, free lives, chat lives, super lives, whatever you guys want. I'm here for it. Okay. So Monica, welcome. I'm sorry, not Monica, Tamika, welcome. Tamika is part of the membership tier. I know I don't talk about my membership tier too much, because I feel they're self-explanatory. But YouTube does suggest that I should bring it up, and I want to thank Butterfly for bringing it up, because I don't as much as I should. But if you are interested in the membership readings, take a look at that. Okay, if you want to do this, the Oracle of Thanks. Now, the Oracle of Thanks does not get readings. Okay, they don't. It's just a way for you to support the channel, say thank you, and things of that nature. Okay. And of course I appreciate it. But if you want something more, if you're the type of person who's like, yeah, I want more readings, or I want at least once a month a 10-minute reading that I can be a part of, then be part of tier number 2. That's going to give you, I give a poll, and in the poll I tell you, listen, which one do you want me to do the monthly topic reading? Now, tier number 2, you have 2 choices. You could do a dearly departed reading, which is a 10-minute reading to see who comes through for you, because yes, I am a medium as well. So we could do that, or you can choose to pick a reading focusing on the monthly topic. That's tier number 2. And that's 10 minutes once a month. Okay, once a month, 10-minute reading for you on the topic that you all voted on. Tier number 3 is the ultimate. Tier number 3, you get a 15-minute reading. You ask and I answer, and it's an open-ended question. It's one question only. There are no follow-ups, but I give you as much clarity as is coming through for that specific question that you have in mind. Now, if you are part of tier number 3, automatically you're going to be part of tier number 2. So you get 2 monthly readings, one 15-minute reading and one 10-minute reading. So for those of you who are interested, consider those memberships. That being said, now I'm going to jump into Tamika's reading. Hello, Tamika. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support, and for being part of the membership tier of the Oracle of Thanks. All right, Tamika, let's see what's coming through for you. What may be potentially unfolding here for you? Let's see. What may be potentially unfolding for you? As a reminder, Tamika, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And you have, wow, what's opening up for you? Well, listen, your crown chakra. You are becoming more and more connected, okay, to your intuition, to your higher self, to your ability to connect with messages that are coming through for you in whatever way, shape, or form they come through for you. But the 7th chakra is the crown chakra. You may be gaining some type of spiritual connection. You may be amplifying that, or you may be listening more to your intuition. There's a clarity of the mind in the 3D world. So your mind is either clearer or you're working on something here that's creating more clarity between you and connecting to your thoughts in a clear way. Okay. But what's unfolding for you is a clear channel or clear connection here. Okay, Tamika? And the more you nurture that connection, the more you do the things that kind of, in a way, take away the static electricity of just the everyday hustle and bustle and all the things that we have going on in life, the more you clear that highway or that path, the more you're going to be more connected and trust the information that you're getting or the gut level feeling that you're getting. What's also here coming forward, okay, or expanding here for you in regards to what may be potentially unfolding is your confidence, your ability to believe in yourself, your ability to say, you know what, I am confident about my purpose, or I'm confident about my alignment. I am confident that I'm able to do X, Y, and Z. I know that I have the ability, the talent, the intelligence, the inspiration, the motivation. I have solutions. Okay, I have solutions that can help clear whatever may be on my mind, whatever it is that I may be a little bit on the fence about. I know that my guides, my higher self, my intuition, creator, universe, destiny is going to align me to the people, to the resources, and to the tools that's going to allow me to be in more of a connection to the things that I need to learn, to the things that I need to see, experience, so that I can continue to grow in confidence. Okay? So there may be some changes happening already. And this is saying what's unfolding is your ability to say, you know what? I do believe in myself. I believe that even if I might not know what the solution is. I may not know the how, and the how is never our responsibility, intuitive friends. The how of something how something is going to unfold for us, that's not our job. That's not where our focus needs to be. Our focus needs to be on what efforts do I need to do right now at this moment in time in order to get closer to whatever it is that I want to achieve or whatever it is that I have in my mind, whatever goal, whatever project, whatever area in my life that I want to improve. And doing those steps and asking for guidance along the way and saying to the universe, please put in my path the people, the tools, the resources that I need in order to help me grow and expand. Okay? I do it myself. Before hopping onto this live, I was actually having a conversation with an intuitive, very famous intuitive psychic investigator. Okay? And I was taking her course. Okay? So, and that happened out of the clear blue sky because I said, oh, I heard this let me check, because the last time I checked, everything was closed. She didn't have any new dates on there. Guess what? Today she did about 3 days ago. I don't know what it was, but I was washing dishes and I was called to see and to check her website again. That's all I heard. Check her website again. I said, let me check. Check the website and ta-da, something was open. And I went ahead and I did it. But this is what this is talking about, allowing yourself to be more open, okay, to those messages that you get. It may be connected to some area of your life, but having the confidence to step up and go for it, okay? Look at that. Choose your words carefully. Be very careful how you speak to yourself. And be very careful. Look at that. Serendipity. Be very careful what you speak, and be careful on, the comments that you make also. Okay? So choose your words carefully. The power of the tongue. There's a reason why that is known as like a super important thing, right? The power of the tongue. Why? Because you can make or break yourself by what you say to yourself. You can make or break something by what you say. So if you say to yourself, that's never going to happen, guess what? It's never going to happen. The universe is listening and saying, okay, so you don't want it to happen. It's never going to happen. But if you say to the universe, to your higher self, to your spiritual essence, and you say, I'm here for it. Align me with the people, the community of people, my spiritual tribe, okay? The tools, the resources, so that I can learn, so I can grow, so that I can continue to explore my passion in confidence, then that's what the universe is going to do. It's going to do whatever you tell it to do, because you are the captain of your ship. It may not happen right away, but eventually you will start seeing that you are connecting with the right people, with the right community, with other, members, with people that can help you, people that can share insights. Okay? So let's see what else is potentially unfolding. Listen, there may be a serendipitous event that may be unfolding for you in your horizon. Okay, this unfolding is saying serendipity, bright new projects on the horizon. Ding, 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 ding. You may not even know what this is, but whatever it is, it's something that you're going to be very confident about. It could be a natural skill or ability that you're just automatically really good at. And there may be a new prospect, opportunity, person. And you have here the 8 of Cups. You need to emotionally disconnect from things that no longer serve you. Allow yourself to connect with your spiritual mastery. 8 of Cups. Release what no longer serves you. Get away from the doubts, from the Debbie Downers. Okay? That's basically what the 8 of Cups is talking to you about. 8 of Cups is leaving behind a certain mentality, a certain energy, so that you can grow. And how are you going to be able to grow? Well, you're going to be able to grow once you tap into your soul searching, the hermit card in tarot, through introspection, through healing, through growth, through looking at the truth, through connecting with people, tools, resources, putting the effort, pushing yourself forward. The Hermit card in tarot is you learning from past situations, circumstances, and events and allowing your growth and your wisdom to amplify, because now you're older, you're wiser. That's why that phrase, we use that phrase. I'm older, I'm wiser. Why? You see things in a different way now. Okay? The Hermit card in tarot is connected to Virgo energy. So earth, grounding. Okay? All right, what else may be unfolding for you? It looks like there may be a project here that you may have either on the works, or there may be, again, is just listen, this is how this is coming through. Listen carefully. You are going to call in the people and the tools and the resources when you least expect it, but allow yourself to be open to that energy. Because there's going to be a very kind of like coinky-dink type of moment that may open another connection or resources or people, or I'm telling you. Okay? There's a guiding light. It's like a light shining on you that's going to allow you to see things. Okay? That you didn't see before, or weren't aware of before, or maybe may have missed before. And when I say see, it could be physical eyes or it could be intuitive eyes. Crossroad. This didn't flip over, so I'm going to put this one. The universe is calling you to make a pivotal choice. Very interesting, because we've had these conversations before, Tamika, on our lives. You've had this type of kind of reading before here. Crossroad. The universe is calling you to make a pivotal choice at the crossroad of destiny. Okay? Quietly listen to your inner guidance. Didn't I just say that with the Hermit card in tarot? I just said that. Here we go. Validation confirmation. Dismiss external noise and feel which path leads you deeper. Let me repeat that. Dismiss external noise. What I just said with the Eight of Cups, emotionally disengaged to what no longer serves you. Your fear of something or your lack of confidence in something is holding you or may potentially hold you back. That is why this thing that's unfolding for you, you're going to be more confident the moment you release any doubts. I'm telling you, dismiss external noise and feel which path leads you deeper into your soul. Now is the moment for action. There you go. Talk about validation confirmation. I hope these messages have been insightful. Tamika, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Drop a rose in the comment section if these messages, in the comment section as well as in the chat, and let me know if these messages resonated for you. Wow, what a reading. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I wish you the very best in whatever may be unfolding for you. Whatever it is, it looks really good. And it looks like, daily affirmations, nighttime affirmations. Do those nighttime affirmations. They're on the energy healing and affirmation playlist on my channel. Do it before you go to sleep. Allow yourself to get into a higher vibration right before you go to sleep at nighttime. And you may even dream about certain things, or you may get messages in your dreams. Also, I forgot to say that before, but it's coming through right now. Okay. That being said, thank you so much, Tamika. Up next, we have Izzy. Hello, Izzy. Welcome. Before I jump into Izzy's reading, I do want to say hello to those of you who are new to the channel. welcome. If you are visiting for the first time, welcome. For those of you who just subscribed to the channel, thank you. Welcome. And for those of you who are my current subscribers, hey, we're back. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, well, it's really easy. Just look down below in the description box. You're going to see links there. And yes, I do have credentials in what I am doing, both in my professional career, 3D world, as well as my intuitive world, okay? So take a look at my credentials if you are interested. For those of you who are, who want to be part of the channel, this is easy. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel, remain subscribed to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. I do have a lot of content on my channel, so when I'm not or I'm unable to do lives, you are still getting messages, content. There's playlists there, a lot of playlists there. There are timeless readings in all of the playlists, so take a look, except the monthly playlist. Well, technically it does now because I did the unicorn. Izzy, unicorn just popped out of the deck for you. All right, so take a look at those playlists, take a look at those timeless readings, intuitive friends. All right, if you want to extend your reading, all you need to do is drop a super sticker or a super chat. Again, I want to thank Tamika, who is part of the Oracle of Thanks membership. Thank you so much, Tamika, for your support. Up next, we have Izzy. So Izzy, I'm shuffling. This jumped out. So let's talk about it. What may be potentially unfolding for you here? First and foremost, always know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Izzy, you have good fortune and friendship. What may be unfolding here for you is you may be either, number one, strengthening your connection with your friends, family, loved ones, people that you know, people that are very special and valuable to you, okay? You are, I feel, cutting out the people who are not valuable to you or who are not valuing you. What I mean not valuable to you, I don't mean like in a mean way. I mean you've noticed or will notice people that are not valuing your generosity, your kindness. They're not valuing you as a person. And so I feel there's this kind of shrinking your list to the most important magical, special connections and values. People that value you, that you value them. Connections that matter, connections that are positive. Okay, so this unfolding here is coming through as that. What's also coming through with this unfolding is that there may be new connections that you may be experiencing. There may be new people that you come and cross roads with. They cross your path. You cross their path. They cross your path. There may be an unexpected blessing. Okay, now what potential blessing may be unfolding? You have the unicorn. There may be a blessing here that may be unfolding for you. Now, this says unicorn here, but it's coming across like the Wheel of Fortune and Tarot. Okay, Wheel of Fortune and Tarot is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of good luck and expansion. So you may be going back into the flow of receiving, of something improving, of something progressing. There's a comeback type of energy. But what's very important with this energy is where your mind is. So making sure that you stay optimistic and high frequency, because the planet of expansion, which is Jupiter, expands whatever is there. So if it's sadness, it's going to expand it. If it's joy, it's going to expand it. So you want to expand the positive. There may be some sign, symbol, synchronicities that may be coming in your energy field. So pay attention. You can ask the universe specifically, and this is just an example, send me a red balloon, something that's not typical. Okay, that's how this works. You don't ask for something that you always can, send me a sign by sending me a red balloon that I'm on the right track on whatever, right? Or that whatever it is that I'm manifesting is coming to fruition at some point. First couple of days, you may not see something, but then all of a sudden, you might see a picture of a red balloon. You watch a commercial, you see a red balloon. You know, you're walking down the street, you see a child with a red balloon. Those are called serendipitous events, right? So this is a way that the universe communicates with us, because it doesn't communicate with language. It communicates with symbols and it communicates with frequency. So give the universe, give that technique a try. Does it work? Yes. It's worked for me. That's why I'm sharing it with you. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through for you. What may be potentially unfolding? Beauty and travel. Beauty, self-care, super important for you to take the self-care that is needed in order for you to get yourself feeling good again, whether externally or internally. Figure out a self-care routine for yourself so that you can feel good. Okay, whatever that means for you. If it's exercise, it's taking a bubble bath, whatever it is, meditating, going out for a hike, going out with new friends, whatever, with family, however that may resonate. Travel may be on the horizon. Okay, you may be thinking about moving from a location, city, town, state, country, whether this is residential or this could be job, or this could be you wanting to take a vacation, go to see friends, family, loved ones. This could also be talking about visitors coming in your direction. Okay, being visited by friends, family, and loved ones that you haven't seen for a long time, or that you've been meaning to say, oh, listen, I know we need to catch up, and you haven't made the time to catch up. This is talking about that type of, yes, catch up, because there may be I'm getting like some type of like very special message here that you may be getting. Travel could also be you moving something forward, you feeling a connection more to like-minded souls and nourishing those connections. Let's see what else is coming through. Izzy, you have here the world. Wow, Izzy. I mean, this is a really nice message here for you. Literally short and sweet, but to the point. Izzy, you're closing a chapter. You're opening a new chapter. This is the second card that you're getting in connection to journey or travel. There may be a very good opportunity for you to visit maybe a friend, family, loved one. It doesn't have to be outside of your country. It could be within your city, town, state, or country. Okay. However, this may resonate for you. The world card is here, and the world card is ruled by Saturn. Guess what? Saturn rules Capricorn. Okay. Make sure that you don't overcomplicate whatever this potential unfolding is. Don't allow yourself to get into old patterns of behavior or self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. Allow yourself to open up to a new possibility that could feel very magical, or they can feel very like spiritual also. Like, wow, I wasn't expecting this to come my way, and it did. Okay. So it's that type of energy. You may feel a stronger sense of belonging with a specific group of people, like-minded souls, people that share your belief systems or your energy or your love of spirituality. Okay, spirituality is different than religious beliefs. Okay, so spirituality, be very open to that. There may be some type of accomplishment or success that may be coming through for you. So pay attention. There may be a very big kind of like opportunity here. Okay. This could be by boat, by car, by airplane. So I do feel movement, and I do feel like something from a distance. So there may be a blessing coming from a distance, or an opportunity coming from a distance. Whether it's someone visiting you or you visiting someone, or whether this is a holiday travel. Last but not least, let's see what else is coming through for you. The World card is closing a chapter and opening a new one. Okay. This could be physical travel. Look what you have here. What does it say? Regain balance. Izzy, remember that I said don't allow yourself to fall back into, limited beliefs. Regain balance says you're casting all your light on one side, leaving the other in shadow. Shift your focus to illuminate the neglected areas or the imbalance will cause unnecessary troubles here. So make sure that you are in alignment. Make sure that you are being balanced, that you are balancing your self-care with whatever it is that you are trying to achieve. That there is a balance between a healthy work and life balance. And if you're not working, this is talking about the whatever it is that you put a lot of effort in, make sure that you're also not allowing yourself to be drained by whatever it is that you're focusing so much on, whether it's home improvement, whether it's travel, whether it's whatever this may be. So regain your daily balance so that you don't feel drained or overly exhausted. That being said, Izzy, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Up next, we have Bake 215. But before I jump into Bake 215's reading, I do want to mention here, intuitive friends, if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All that information is down below. In my credentials, my private readings, or testimonials, they're all there. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. If you're visiting, if you just subscribed to the channel, well, guess what? Welcome to the community of like-minded souls, where our main focus is about progress, it's about growth, it's about expansion, it's about new beginnings, it's about personal growth, and along the way we get messages that may resonate. Please remember, intuitive friends, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. All right. Thank you so much, Izzy, for your thought, for your support and your loyalty. Up next, we have Bake 215, and let me go down the list very quickly. After Bake 215, we have Ed G811, followed by Zarak, followed by number 11, Butterfly, at number 12, we have Sprinkle 777, okay, or Shaylee. All right, intuitive friends, let's take a look here at what's coming through for you. Hold on a second. Where are we? Hold on one second. I'm not seeing the... All right, here we go. There we go. Hey, Tim. How are you, Tim? Welcome, welcome. All right. Bake 215, you are here. Welcome, intuitive friend. Intuitive friends, just remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. The list is closed for today, but you can come and join tomorrow. If you haven't taken a look yet, don't forget, intuitive friends, take a look at the monthly readings. If you are single, I'm channeling messages for you already, so take a look at the singles playlist. If you are in a relationship, in a partnership, in a couple, in whatever, some type of partnership, take a look at the pick a card reading, focusing on the couples readings. All right. If you're interested in self-growth and expansion and getting yourself to the highest, most best type of energy for yourself, then take a look at my energy healing and daily affirmation playlist. They're all there for you. Bake 215, you have the thinking person. Okay. The thinking person just came out. You have the thinking person. You have healer of the ages. All right, Bake 215. Let's jump into your reading. Of course, remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Healer of the ages is coming across as healing wisdom. There's lessons that you have learned, and this potential unfolding is you applying those lessons in a way that is rational, logical, analytical. Okay. I feel there's a sense of intelligence here. You've learned something to the point that when the time comes in this new, unfolding here, this potential unfolding, it's like you're going to be very, very clear on what tool can help for what. Now, is it going to be a tool involved? No, I don't think so. But I think is being shown to me symbolically that the more that you are aware of the lessons that you have learned, okay, the more you're going to be able to apply it clearly because you've been there, done that. Okay, so there could be the potential unfolding here of a new either project, you understanding something clearer, you've gained some type of wisdom, you've gained some type of clarity, you've done the healing, or you're in the process of continuing to heal. But whatever it is, it's going to open a brand new chapter. This potential new beginning is going to require you to take a look at lessons that you've already gone through, because there's something here about you have the tools and you have the resources to make something better in this unfolding that may be coming in your direction. Okay, so that's kind of like, the energy that I'm picking up here for you. Big 215, it's like the Magician card in tarot. You have the clarity of the mind, the tools, and the resources. It's all about when to use the specific tool for the specific situation in regards to resolution. So your curiosity is going to be super important. Your ability to have a clear perspective or have the clarity of the mind so that you could know what either book to read, because there are books here, books to read, information to get your hands on, people, experts, however this may show up for you. But there's something here about you having the resources, whether it's that maybe you need to research a little bit more. Maybe that's the case. Maybe there's a little bit more research in something. But whatever it is, you're going to know how to apply that because you've been there, you've done that. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. Spirit. Wow, this is very, very beautiful. Your guides are helping you. Your higher self is helping you. Destiny, creator. Okay, remember that I said that there is a past that you've gone through, things that you have gone through that are helping you gain insight on this new beginning. And if you take a look, this angel is looking at a skull. The skull is symbolism of the death card in tarot. To me, that's how it's coming along clairvoyantly here. Okay. And so this connection of you realizing the things that you have let go, the challenges, the end cycles, the natural course of things that you've allowed yourself to emotionally, physically, energetically disconnect from is going to allow you to gain the wisdom and the clarity on how to apply or when to apply or which resources and tools to use in this potential unfolding for you. Okay, so you are divinely protected. It says unseen forces watch over you. Okay, so there may be a higher, again, creator, universe. It could be even someone that crossed over for you that's coming through, like you're not alone in the process. And it could be very well someone who's crossed over for you. So a relative that you feel very near and dear to your heart is coming through here. Okay, intuitive friends, just so you know, by the way, I just see 1111 here. I have 11 people watching and 11 thumbs up. So there you go. Big 215, 1111. Intuitive friends, please know that the list is closed. Okay, the list is closed. You could come back tomorrow. If you would like to donate, you can, but I'm not doing, the list is closed. Okay, guys? Earth. Super important for you to ground yourself and to continue to be grounded. There may be something coming up, maybe even right now, because Capricorn season, we are in Capricorn season. Okay. So Izzy, I'm sorry, not Izzy, Bake 215, being grounded is going to be super important for you. Okay. Stay grounded and use your practical sensibility. That's going to be very important, because remember that it keeps coming through as like you're going to need to take a look at the tools and the resources in order for you to unfold. Hello, Samala Samba. You could just drop a super if you'd like. Tim, thank you so much for your super. Thank you so much, Tim. You could just do a super sticker, okay, Samala? Just drop a super sticker and that'll be fine. Thank you so much for your donation. Or you could be part of the Oracle of Thanks on the channel as well. King of Swords, you see, there's something about whatever this new unfolding here, whatever may be potentially unfolding, you're using not only your ability to think clearer, but you're using your mind, you're using your intellect, your intelligence, your ability to emotionally detach from the things from the past or recent past. Again, the death card in tarot. Okay. King of Swords. Emotionally I'm holding that backwards. Emotionally disengaged from something here. You're going to, whatever this is, whatever this new beginning or whatever it may be unfolding, you're going to use your intellect, your logical, rational, analytical thinking. You're going to look at the truth of something. You're going to be able to see, all right? To be honest, to be direct. It's coming across more like logical, rational thinking along with practicality. Okay? There's I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Thank you so much, Samala Samba. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on, but you can do it through YouTube. Okay, my dear? Thank you. Okay. King of Swords, like I said, as long as you're paying attention to dotting the I's and crossing the T's and being, in a way, methodical, logical, rational, having an open mind to maybe doing something different, knowing when to ask the right questions. Okay. So getting the right information, maybe it's connecting with someone who's an expert, it's connecting with someone who might know more, it's going out there, okay, and tapping into different resources. But whatever this new opportunity that may be unfolding for you is very much connected to you knowing, whether it's an inner knowing, whether it's finding out more information, whether it's you being the master, having a mastery, making intelligent, balanced decisions. But there's a lot of air energy and a lot of earth here. So that you don't get too caught up in your head, make sure that you work with your root chakra, 396 hertz, as well. So you do the root chakra first, and then you connect with your crown chakra, 963 hertz. So then you have your root chakra is grounding you, and then your crown chakra is open for the messages, ideas, that are coming through for whatever this unfolding may be. Solutions, resolutions may come to you unexpectedly. Okay, so that's how this is coming through. Last but not least here, Bake 215. Redirection. Yeah, look at this. You are being called to skillfully direct others' attention, not manipulate, but to achieve goals in reality. Swords energy and earth energy, exactly what I said before. It says, with precise words, what are swords energy? I said the truth, communication, clarity of the mind. Listen to this. With precise words and logic, focus attention towards positions that benefit you. You're going to know what that is. Okay. You may have an ace in your pocket that you're not even aware that you have, or that may be unfolding for you in the near future. Aces are all about new beginnings. Bake 215, I hope these messages have been insightful for you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Okay. That being said, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Bake 215, if these messages have been insightful, don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section or in the chat. Thank you so much. Bake said, thank you, Lexa. It resonated. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much for that validation confirmation. Wow, I'm so happy that it resonated. As I always say, I'm only a messenger. This makes no sense to me because I'm not the person who is going through whatever this may be about, right? But the message comes through to tell you, and sometimes it may resonate right away, and sometimes it may take a little bit of time. But all in all, thank you so much, Bake 215, for your validation confirmation. I also want to thank Tim. Tim, thank you so much for your thank you for your generosity and your kindness. So for those of you who want to donate to the channel, you can do that. Just write donate on the super chat so that I know that it's just that you've donated. Or you can also be part of the Oracle of Thanks, and that's then a monthly donation that happens automatically. But if you want to do a one-time, you can take a look at the super. You could do it through a super chat and just write donate, or like what Tim did. Tim just wrote, blessings to Alexa. Thank you for your time. And then that just lets me know that you're donating. So thank you so much, Tim. That being said, intuitive friends, no, Samala, we're not taking any more questions, my dear. Okay, you can come and okay, so I'm just going to do that for now. Okay. Samala, what you can do is you could join me during the super chats or the super lives, okay? Because you're sending way too many messages and I'm like trying to, continue with the readings here, okay, my dear? So no worries, just, come back tomorrow. And if you have a specific question, then wait for me to do those super chat lives, okay, my dear? Thank you so much. All right, Big 215, thank you again for your love, your loyalty, and your support, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget, intuitive friends, share my YouTube channel with 3 of your closest friends. Let them know. Share my YouTube channel link, okay? That being said, I want to say, there we go. Ed, thank you so much, Ed. Ed just dropped a super. He wrote 222. Thank you so much, Ed. So Ed will be getting a super reading. Okay. Thank you so much, intuitive friends. If you want to donate, just drop a super chat and just write donation or write, thank you for your time. That lets me know that it's a donation. Okay. As I said, intuitive friends, the session is closed already. Okay. So let me just review this. After Ed, we have Zorak. After Zorak, we have Butterfly, and after Butterfly, we have Sprinkle 777. All right, let us continue with our readings. I'm sorry, guys, if I sometimes put you on a timeout, it's because I've already answered your question and you just keep asking the same question. And so I need to kind of make room for the people that I'm doing the readings for. Okay. So please do not take it in a negative way. But if I've already answered your question several times and you keep putting more and more messages, I'm gonna have to put you on timeout, okay? All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Ed. Hello, Ed. Happy New Year. The fire has entered the building. Yeah, for those of you who are for those of you who know the inside joke, you already know the decks are gonna start lighting up. And please give my regards to your brother, Gustavo. By the way, I do not know Ed Garcia personally. It's just as some of you come to the channel and take part in channeled readings, eventually, obviously, it's like, oh, hey, it's you, so and so, So thank you so much. Yes, Sprinkle 77. I just read that. Yeah, that's why, like, for some of you who are watching, you're like, oh my gosh, Lexa Tarot just put someone on timeout. It's because people do, and I'm not saying that this is what this person was doing, but there are people who do that. They just get on lives and then they just like start like putting a lot of messages, and then I have to kind of I have to stop what I'm doing to take care of that, because there are things that, Universal Butterfly can, continue to, write messages there, but it's not going to stop the person from interrupting. So again, intuitive friends, my apologies. All right. That being said, let's see what's coming through for you. Ed, and Ed, thank you for your super again. And let's see what's coming through for you. What may be potentially unfolding here? What may be potentially unfolding? Happy New Year, by the way. Happy New Year, intuitive friends. I know I only came up here once, which was on January 4th, and I haven't gotten back on in a while. But self-care is real and self-care is needed. So I needed to make sure I was back on at 100% and that I wasn't doing too many things in order to be able to channel peacefully messages for you all. So let's see, Ed, what may be potentially unfolding? Friendship. Wow, this is nice. Friendship and peace. Okay, friendship and peace. This unfolding here that may be potentially occurring here. And again, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. This is coming across here, Ed, that there may be more of a connection. And it's interesting because I'm getting two, and you do have here grieving. It was right after peace. Huh. Okay. Let's talk about this because I'm getting a loved one who's crossed over for you. It's coming through. Yep. Okay, so let me go with part one. So part one that I'm getting here is that there's going to be a deeper connection here. There's either you finding or connecting more to your soul tribe or to friends, family, and loved ones, those people that you value and that value you. Okay, so that mutual interaction. I do feel that is kind of increasing here in whatever this may be. There may be some type of collaborative project or a collaboration, working with someone or partnering up with other people. There could be a better connection between you and clients, you and friends, you and family, you and children. Okay, so there's more peace here. Okay, that's why you have peace here. There's more of kind of connection here. Now, I do want to mention this though. I do feel that there's someone coming through in your reading. So your reading may take a very different kind of course here because I'm getting that there could be a loved one here who's making their presence known in this reading. For those of you who don't know, yes, I'm also a medium. So it's someone that is, number one, near and dear to your heart. Okay. This could be a person that you have recently either thought about, either their birthday was near, someone in the family mentioned them. There was something here that this person is like, yes, I'm present, or yes, I'm here. Okay. Because I feel there's like a family being or grieving this person, or grieving this person's passing. Okay. And it's kind of like coming through as them saying, I'm at peace, I'm doing well. I'm not only doing well, but I'm also with other members of the family who have crossed over. And when there is somehow here a sense of a family connection, and I'm seeing the number 1212 here, okay? So 1212 is coming through. And it's interesting because 1212, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. It's as if this person who's coming through is letting you know that they're working with you. Okay? Because remember, threes are all about teamwork. It's about working together. So there may have been, someone may have mentioned them. It could have been their anniversary of when they passed away. Maybe there was a family milestone that's happening here, but it's coming across as this person, this dearly departed coming through, kind of in a way, letting you know that they're here. So I don't know if you've been thinking about them, you've been praying to them. I don't know what this is, but I do feel that there is a loved one here. Let's get more messages here. Now, interesting, because I wasn't expecting to do mediumship readings today, and I do need to go. Give me 1 second. Let me just grab my other deck here. All right, so I just picked up my other deck. All right, so let's see. I'm going to give more clarity here. So this loved one, this departed soul may be coming through. Okay, it may be a male. Yeah, here it is. Doesn't have to be, but it's coming across as a male who communicates with you from the other side. There's someone that you're very close to. Either, listen, I don't like to use the word favorites, but I'm just going to say it. I don't know if they were very close to you, closer than with other people, but this gentleman is coming across as someone who they communicate with you. There's a sense, first of all, this gentleman, this soul has crossed over. They are happy in where they are. Okay. They're very happy and they feel at peace. So if someone needs to know, like if someone's been questioning, like, oh, is so-and-so at peace? They're saying yes. And I don't know if the soul made a promise to either you or someone that says, when I'm on the other side, I'm going to come through to let you know I'm okay. Okay, because that's what I'm getting here with this. Gentlemen, the owls, and the sun. So this loved one who crossed over wants to communicate that he is happy, that he is okay. And so as a medium, he's coming through and saying, hey, listen, I have the opportunity, to speak to my dearly departed. Let them know that I'm okay. Let me get more information. And by the way, Ed, your reading is going to be different. It may not be what may be potentially unfolding. Maybe this person wants to connect the reading here in some sorts, but I don't know. It's coming across more like this person wants you to know that they're okay. Okay. So, messages from a loved one here. I'm getting the letter L. Okay. I don't know what L may be connected to, or the letter J. Okay. The letter L or the letter J or the letter T, because this is in script. So it could be, there could be a connection here with the letter J, with the letter T, or the letter L. Okay. So that's number one. I'm getting, I love my dog. I don't know if this person had a pet, or if there was a pet that was very close to this person, or this person may have loved animals. Or maybe they grew up in a place where there's a lot of animals. Okay? I don't know. Or maybe there is a particular pet, dog, cat. If there is a family pet, this dearly departed is saying that this pet sees them. This pet knows when this person is around. So if you have a pet, or if there's a family pet that at times acts a little weird, it could be because they're seeing this dearly departed soul. So that's another message that's coming through. Okay? This person was either spiritual or religious. There was something about, or they're very much connected to a lineage of spirituality. So if that person wasn't spiritual, their loved ones, like people before them, were spiritual. If they weren't religious, then they're coming from a religious background. So I'm getting spirituality and religious energy coming across with this person. I'm also getting the number 4. I don't know if you could see it, but that's the number 4. So there's something very much connected to the number 4, whether it be for siblings, for children, for grandparents, for nieces, for nephews, or 2 of something and 2 of something else, but I'm getting the number 4. The number 4 is also connected to April. Okay, if we're talking about months. But we're also getting number 4 to be very much connected to something. So it could be the year, the ending number of a year. It could be maybe 4 is connected to their birth date or date of birth. I don't know. 4 is also about stability. So this person could have been kind of like the head of the household, or a person that kind of took care of business, is how the number 4 is coming through. There's also here an airplane. I don't know if this person lived far away or they were at a distance, but they have here airplane. There may be here a connection to long distance in some way, shape, or form, or maybe this person was born in one place and then they traveled somewhere else, or they could be in one location and their family is far. But I'm getting here airplane. So there's some sense of long distance or travel connected to this person who's crossed over. And all of these are kind of like symbols here, what's coming through. This person also has the US flag here. Okay? So whether they served in the military, or whether this person was maybe born somewhere else and then became a citizen or moved to the United States, or they may have loved ones who are serving in the military, or maybe they served in the military in their native country, but flag is coming through here. There's a sense of allegiance to something, or maybe they were into politics or something. Okay, so that's what's coming through. Hopefully, this is giving you some sense of clarity here in regards to who this person may be. Now, because I have 2 owls here, there could be here a connection. This dearly departed soul may be saying, I'm not alone in where I am. So there could be here a connection to someone else that they were near and dear with, and they could be with that person on the other side. So if that's the case, this person is taking the lead. Okay, this man is taking the lead. Okay, so usually, like if 2 souls come in at the same time, there's one that may take the lead and say, hey, I'm talking not only for me, but also for the other person. Okay. So if something doesn't connect with one person, it may connect with the other. Okay. Because they're kind of like the spokesperson, so to speak. All right. Let's see what else is coming through. This could be a loved one that's just, or a friend who just wants you. Look at this. Mature man. This person could have been older than you. Could be like a father, grandfather, uncle, someone in the family, or someone much older. Okay? Could be a grandfather energy, could be a, father figure energy, an uncle energy. I'm getting more grandfather than anything else because of the gray beard. Woo. Change. Their life changed drastically through either a move, and that may be the reason he's coming through in this reading. Because there's something here about there could be a drastic change also coming up for you that this loved one is watching from the other side. Okay? It's so funny because I'm doing this reading and I'm also getting that I should do this reading for just like an open circuit. And I'm like, okay, we'll talk about that later. Let me finish the reading. There may be a big change that you may be experiencing. And this person wants you to know that they don't want you to stress out. You do have the number 55 here and the number, you have 55 here. There may be something that may be potentially unfolding that you may be kind of struggling with, or kind of like wondering, a little bit worried about. But it's coming through as like, don't worry, something's going to shift, something is going to change. And I feel that this person is very much connected to helping something happen for you, or they're trying to like help you from the other side. Okay, Ed? Let's see what else is coming through. So, Ed, you do have a loved one here. If this makes sense, I don't know, but someone's here for sure. I can tell you that because I could feel the energy. Oh, I thought something flipped. I swore I saw something flip. Okay, I guess not. All right, let's see. Quill. Get back to the basics. So, and I'm getting here for you not to forget. There may have been some lessons, some advice that this older man may have given you, or stories that may have been shared with the family that made, and I feel like there's a little bit of rags to riches story here. Okay? And the message that I'm getting here for you, Ed, is for you to remember what those stories were in regards to this man who's coming through, and to remember that if he could do it, you can do it. And it's funny because it's like you can do it because you're with me. I'm getting more like family. Like you're part of the family. Like you have that tenacity also. So there could be a little bit of worrying about something in your family. And so this older gentleman is coming through as like, listen, don't stress it, or understand that, through changes, like I'm getting like a rags to riches story. So there's certain things that this person said while they were alive, very important messages, very important story. It may have been that this person may have struggled in their country and moved to the United States. I don't know. You know what I mean? But don't ever give up on whatever it is that you want to achieve. Go back to the basics. The basics meaning here your family, traditions, your beliefs. You know what I mean? The core of maybe family values or a family kind of like legacy. But that's what's coming through here. Yeah. You know, it's so funny. He's like, listen, I'm a man. I'm a man. This is a man who's here 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And this man is talking to you. It's like this message is for you. You know? Man, dealing or relationship with a man. Yeah. This is for you. This is exclusively for you. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. There may be a little bit of preoccupation over something. And so this loved one is saying, don't stress so much about something because something is going to work itself out, or there's going to be some sense of illumination or clarity. All right. All right. Let me get back to, I think that's what is coming through here. What I feel is coming through here. It's funny because for a split nanosecond, I felt a little dizzy. Very interesting. So let me know if this message resonates. All right. Let's wrap up the reading here. Let's see. What is the soul wanting you to know? 6 of coins. What you give is what you get. Six of coins is the balance, generosity. You give to others, that energy comes back in return. It might not come back in the same way that you gave it, but there's something here about up above. You know, the universe, the creator is aware of the help. 2 of coins. There may be some type, because I'm getting here with the 6 of coins is this reciprocal energy. What you give is what you get. This could also be this man giving back to you from the other side. So just because this person isn't here, just because the soul isn't here in the 3D world, they want to still let you know that there's an energy between the both of you. Even if you can't see this person, even if you can't touch this person, I do feel that if there is a family animal or there's an animal, there's something about an animal and an animal either knowing when this person is around, or this could be also, I love my dog. Dog is about companionship also. Like this person is very near and dear to you. 2 of coins. There may be an opportunity that may be coming up that you may need to figure out how to prioritize. How do I prioritize? How do I prioritize the balance here of something? You may be a little bit back and forth on something too that you want to accomplish. 2 of coins or 2 of pentacles, you selecting the best outcome for you, or the one choice that makes most practical and sensible choice for you. Yeah, higher power. There's a connection between you and this person, very, very deep. And they want you to know that even if you can't see them and touch them in this realm, they are very much connected to you from the other realm. Okay? So this message was like, hey, I'm here. You need me, I'm here, you know? Very, very interesting. All right, last but not least, let's see what else is coming through for you. This is a very, very nice reading. There could be something, because I always say, you know, dearly departed readings come when there's something going on or they want you to know something. They don't just happen because of nothing. There's a reason for this. So there could be someone in the family who's a little bit stressed. There could be something connected with, like, I'm afraid that I'm going to have to exit somewhere, or I'm going to have to exit the United States or something like that. And this person is saying, just relax, everything's going to work out. You'll stress yourself, but very, very interesting. Let's see what else is coming through. Last but not least, and we have here deep connection. What have I been saying from the top of the reading? I said this from the very top of the reading when I was channeling up here. This person, this loved one, this man, this older man, it could even be an elderly man, is very deeply connected to you in some way, shape, or form. There could be memories of, like, you when you were a child. So it could be a grandfather, a father, an uncle. But there's a very deep connection here. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Deep connection, a new supportive, you see, what am I telling you? A new supportive relationship is approaching. It could be a kindred spirit or a budding romance, whether it's someone new or deepening of an existing bond. Open your heart to embrace this connection. I feel this is a connection between you and the soul. There's a very deep connection. This person is around you, even if you don't think it. This person is near you, even if you don't. I mean, I have a feeling that you know who this person is, this loved one, whether it's a grandfather, an uncle, or a father. But this person is very interested in seeing you grow and seeing you progress and seeing you kind of like uphold the legacy of a family and move forward, and like maybe even here like help. Maybe there is a very deep connection between you and the rest of the family. Okay, but yeah, that's what's coming through. Ed, thank you so much for your time. And I don't know, but I don't know if there's an Edgar, but for whatever reason, I heard the name Edgar. Edgar. I don't know if it's somebody's middle name but I heard Edgar. So I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. And if it resonates, great. And if not, just pay attention, because that may resonate later. But I heard here, Ed, I heard Edgar. So I don't know what that's about. All right. So let me know in the chat or in the comment section if that resonates. That being said, thank you so much, Ed, for your super. I greatly appreciate it. Up next, we have Zarak. Zarak, you are up next. Zarak is up next. But first, intuitive friends, if you are joining now for the first time, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Just if you want to share my YouTube channel with 3 friends that you feel are going to benefit from these readings, please do so. Okay. Share my YouTube channel link. I wasn't expecting to bring that out today. So I'm like, okay, what was it that I was doing here? Yeah, very beautiful reading. Thank you so much. And of course, I always appreciate this beautiful soul that has come through and has trusted me to share and channel their messages. So there you go. All right, intuitive friends, if you're new to the channel, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my information is down below. For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back. Thank you so much for the love, the loyalty, and your support to the channel. I greatly Appreciate it. For those of you who are part of the membership circles, I appreciate it. Whether it's the Oracle of Thanks, whether it's the Oracle, whether it's the tier number 1, tier number 2, or tier number 3, I greatly appreciate it. For those of you who donate to the channel, thank you so much for your generosity. Even if it's not through the supers, for those of you who do it through my Venmo is up also, in case you want to do that too. So feel free to do that as well. But thank you so much, intuitive friends. All right. Let's thank Butterfly. Butterfly, thank you so much for your loyalty of just getting on there and doing the chat. I know it must be tedious at times, because Lord knows when I'm on here for like 2-3 hours, especially when I do like, 10 subscribers or 11 subscribers. It does get to be quite lengthy. So thank you so much, Butterfly, for your help. All right. Let us jump into Zorak's reading. Zorak, thank you so much for being here. Tim, thank you so much for your donation, and for all of you who have donated, whether it's through the membership tiers or whether it's through a donation here today. I want to thank you. All right, intuitive friends, let's jump into the next reading. And that next reading being for Zorak. I didn't read it. Let me see. Did Ed? Hold on, Ed. Let me see. Did you? What did Ed? Okay. I see 3 roses. So Ed, it must have been right on the nose. Okay, thank you. And the target sign. Okay, good. I'm happy this resonated for you. Excellent. Okay, Zorak Insanely. Zorak Insanely, welcome back. After Zorak, we have Butterfly, and after Butterfly, we have Sparkle 777. All right, intuitive friends, let's jump back into the 5-minute readings, except for Shaylee, which has a super. But let's see what's coming through here for Zorak Insanely. Wait, hold on. Let me turn this on. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, intuitive friends. Brand new year, 2026. Calendar year, of course, as I've said, the new astrological year begins with Aquarius. What did I come with that? Well, first of all, here you have the sun. Okay, Zorak, so that's good. It starts with Aries, okay? All right, so Zorak Insanely, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so this is coming through for you. You have the sun, you have trust, 5th chakra, career. Okay, all that popped out. So, your messages may be more focusing on this deck than any other, but let's jump in. All right, so you have here the sun. Okay, this new potential unfolding is very much connected to feeling better, starting to see the light at the ends of the tunnel, trusting the universe, fate, also trusting yourself that you're putting in the hard work. You may be meaning what you say, saying what you mean, this potential, that this energy or blessing that's potentially opening up for you is you really being able to use your voice. Okay, speak up, say what you mean what you say. This potential unfolding here for you, you're trusting more, either your intuition, you're trusting more on kind of making sure that whatever you say, it's said with confidence and with firmness. There's no kind of like on the fence type of energy. So this energy here is coming through in regards to like being more sure. The sun is here, and you also have here Zorak Insanely, you have here career. So there may be an area of your life that may be unfolding and may be connected to either career or finances. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. So there could be something here about you feeling more inspired to do the things that matter to you, that feel more authentically to you. This potential unfolding here for you could be you saying to yourself, you know what? I'm going to communicate my desires more authentically or more clearly. I'm going to use my voice. I'm going to make sure that my boundaries are strong and that they're healthy. All right. There may be a career opportunity here that may be approaching here for you. Okay. Or an opportunity in general. You may be kind of like in the limelight, or there could be some type of recognition. There could be something here that you're either recognized, or there may be here some type of promotion or really beautiful opportunity for you to move in a certain direction, to explore something that you perhaps didn't think about. And you have two things here. So let's see what that is. It says, beware who you trust. Okay. Be very careful. Like I said, boundaries are going to be super important in this potential new opportunity or something that may be unfolding. Okay. So be very careful with that. Like I said, healthy boundaries are going to be super important because you may be headed for a glow up, whether that is financially or career wise. Okay. So there is this energy here of, you know, of coming through for you, an opportunity. Okay. So be careful who you trust. There may be, why is saying to be careful of who you trust? This is coming with two messages here. Number one, there could be someone who has other motivations or other intentions. There's like motives behind the scenes that you may not know about. So be careful with that. Okay. Make sure that you say what you mean what you say, strengthen your boundaries, and make sure that they're healthy. Okay. Especially with the fifth chakra here. So again, you don't have to give a million chances. When a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. I'm also getting here with the strength that you could be undergoing a kind of like an awakening here. You're shedding old skin in order to move into a brand new start or a brand new beginning in something. Okay. So be aware that there could be a potential opportunity here unfolding for you. Be careful with the wolf wearing sheep's clothing. There could be someone around you or someone that you may know, maybe someone in your job, maybe someone in your family, friends, loved one, maybe even your partner or a friend, that they may not have all the best intentions for you. So pay attention to that energy. Let's see what else may be potentially unfolding here for you. And you have the Two of Wands. Okay. You may be right now in the planning stages of something. Maybe you are wondering how to strengthen something, how to, connect with something here at an inspirational level. Whatever this is, the Two of Wands is saying take your time, plan efficiently, and plan by listening to what your hearts desire. Make sure that you're not in connections or in friendships where you are overgiving, and that there may be here a little bit of like, I don't have a lot of friends, so if I just give to this person, maybe they'll stay around to still be my friend or my partner. So be careful with that energy here, because I'm picking that up. Okay. You may be charting a course here. Okay. Remember, if someone cares about you and they love you, you don't have to really give, right? You can, but if there is an expectation of that, just be careful. For some reason, it's coming through something like that. But yeah, so Two of Wands here. Okay. Get ready to plan. Plan what it is that you want to see. Plan whatever it is that you want to gain or move towards a goal. Plan. So whether the planning is through writing, whether the planning is through using or an organizer, if there is something here about, and I don't know, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Again, I don't judge. I just what comes through. I'm getting like if you're disorganized, like if you have, like, I'm not saying that you have, but there could be, because I'm getting ADHD or ADD. So for whatever reason, whether it's that you may understand what this may be about, or that you have a tendency to not keep things organized, this is talking about you need to organize your things. You need to make sure. There could also be an OCD, overly compulsive, of making sure everything. It could be the case of both extremes here. Two of Wands, it does talk about two energies. But the Two of Wands, there's an opportunity that may be coming in your direction that you may need to plan for or get ready for. So it's super important for you to have all these things in lined up for yourself, making sure that you trust your intuition, making sure that you say what you mean what you say, making sure that see and allow yourself to be in a more optimistic energy. Especially if it's in career, there could be a glow up, there could be a promotion, there could be an area of your life that's expanding, glowing. Okay, be careful of the wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, the serpent here, again, be careful of someone portraying something that they're not, just to be close to you or just to gain something from you. Serpent here also, pay attention to you shedding. You're shedding an old idea, an old way of life, and you're moving into a brand new beginning here in 2026, and in whatever this may be unfolding. You're going to discover or rediscover something, okay? If you're going to be planning your future, this is a great opportunity. This is a great year to do that, okay? Because it's the year of one. So consider your options, okay? Consider your options. And I feel that whatever it is that you're going to choose because it calls you and inspires you and it motivates you to be positive. So be careful if someone is trying to quiet your own voice. That could be a clue that it could be someone who may not be in your best interest. Last but not least, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. Guided by wisdom. Look at that. Guided by wisdom. There is a younger person looking at an older person. This could be you. This could be symbolizing you. The older, more wise version of you, the younger, not as experienced version of you. Either way, this says guided by wisdom. You've walked this path before and you know the steps to take. Though you fear upsetting others. Remember that I said I felt like there's a fear of speaking up, saying what you mean, meaning what you say. That's exactly what's coming through here. Because there may be a little bit of this energy here that I'm feeling, a fear of being by yourself. You gotta clear that energy. Okay, Zark instantaneous and Zark. I'm just gonna say Zark. It's important for you to clear that energy. Because what's going to happen is if you fear being by yourself, you're going to end up holding on to connections that no longer serve you or people that don't have your best interests at heart. And so there's a part of you like, I don't want to be by myself, so I'm going to hold on to this connection even if it's not the best for me. Okay, so be very aware of that. It says you're being called to follow the wisdom deep within, even if it's not popular, as it will lead you to true balance and harmony. Zorak, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, for stopping by. I hope these messages have been beneficial. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls, people that you feel may benefit from readings and from my content. Thank you again, Zark, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Butterfly, and after Butterfly, we have Chain Link. For those of you who are joining the live now, please note that the session is closed. The session is closed. So all you need to do if you want to take part in these free 5-minute readings is subscribe to the channel. Remain subscribed to the channel, because some of you just subscribe real quick because you want a quick message and then you unsubscribe when you, oh, I didn't get a message, so I'm going to unsubscribe. Well, if you do that, the next time I come back on, you're going to probably not be able to, you're not going to be able to participate. And I'll tell you why, because the moment I come up and do a reading, if you are subscribed to the channel and you've turned on your notification bell and all alerts, you're going to get notified that I'm doing readings. And then that's going to give you an opportunity to hurry up and get on the chat, because it's first come, first serve. Okay. So you might want to, take part in the readings by just making sure that you subscribe and you remain subscribed to the channel. Okay. That being said, intuitive friends, for those of you who are interested in learning more about me, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my clients testimonials or my credentials. And yes, I do have credentials. Take a look down below in the description box. And also, if you're watching this live, you can take a look at my credentials in my chat list. All right, that being said, we're going to jump into Ascending Universal Butterflies reading. And Butterfly, thank you so much for your beautiful participation on the channel, for making sure that while I'm busy, you are kind of holding down the fort in that chat. So thank you so much. All right, Universal Butterfly, let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. What may be potentially unfolding for you. Remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, and let's see what may be potentially unfolding here for you. Okay. What may be potentially unfolding? You have here the angel of strength, you have love, and you have appreciation. The attitude of gratitude is going to be super important here in whatever this is, because whatever it may be unfolding for you may be a result of one of the following. It may be a result in the fact that despite the changes that you are either experiencing or have experienced in your life, that your ability to lean into your mental strength, emotional strength, spiritual strength, okay? Religious strength, physical strength, okay, has allowed you to really become stronger. It's through challenges that you've allowed to yourself to become stronger, wiser. Yes, healing may have needed to take place. Yes, those challenges may also have exposed those areas in your life where you may have been hanging on to attachments, hanging on to old patterns. Okay, because even though this is the strength card in an oracle deck, the strength card in tarot, even though this is not a tarot deck, but it's giving that energy here, where you have had to learn how to tame the lion within you. And that lion within you being the old pattern, old behaviors, limited mindsets, ways that you may have, not handled things as well in the past, because maybe there was a lack of maturity, maybe there was a lack of insight, but now you know better. And so now you're able to, in a way, calm and tame and manage that line within you, that part of yourself that may at times want to pop out as a self-sabotaging thought or a limited belief. So this is talking about here, and let me place the 5 minute here. I gave you a couple of extra minutes there because of your help in the chat, but yeah, now I turned on the thingy. But yeah, so I'm getting here, this angel of strength is you unfolding in this potential unfolding here, stronger, wiser, healthier, and being able to manage whatever this lion may be symbolizing for you in your life. Okay. You have here love as the center card, and loving yourself unconditionally, taking care of yourself, making sure that you're pouring into you so that you can maintain that energy of being able to lovingly, compassionately, and softly, not with force, allow yourself to, again, calm that inner lion. Okay, so in the oracle deck, you see that there's an angel kind of pacifying that lion. So this new unfolding here for you, this potential unfolding, is going to matter what your heart's desire is, because it may be here an unfolding that you've been wishing, hoping, and wanting to see for a very long time. One of the best ways to get more blessings, more clarity, more success, more abundance, more prosperity, start with one thing. it starts with, I'm not saying it's the only, listen to what I'm saying. It starts with you appreciating the attitude of gratitude. Appreciate what you have already, and it will magnify into something more, because the universe is like, it's like if you keep giving to someone and they don't say thank you, is it going to make you want to keep giving to someone, or are you going to say, man, this person is ungrateful, right? So we never want to give to people who aren't grateful for what we're giving, right? So same thing here, that's the same energy. So the more that you align yourself with your higher self, with your angels, your guardian angels, your higher self, with the universe, with creator, the more that you work, okay, and allow yourself to surrender to those kind of challenging moments, those moments where it gets a little bit difficult. Allow yourself to open up to love and to change in that way. The attitude of gratitude. Go, say thank you. Thank you to the universe. Thank you to your higher self. Thank you for the opportunities that have been, for the roof over your head, for the food on the table, for the shoes on your feet, for the clothes on your back. Okay, so it's all of that. You may want to listen to also to the nighttime affirmation. It includes a little bit of that attitude of gratitude, but I will be doing an affirmation solely on the attitude of gratitude, of being grateful. So you may want to tune in for that when the time comes. But let's see what else may be potentially unfolding here for you. Remember that the attitude of gratitude, this is not saying that you're not grateful, okay? So that's not what this is saying. This is saying continue to be in the energy of gratefulness, okay? So just making sure. All right, there you go. The minstrel. It says, let your intentions be known. Okay, allow yourself to share with the universe and your higher self. Imagination clouds your judgment. Okay, be very practical, analytical about some things, but also allow yourself to, get in touch. It's like a friend, right? When you need help, connect. Not only when you need help, but also to thank them, also your higher self, creator, the universe. So make time to connect for thankfulness, and also allow yourself to connect when you are in search or are kind of like wanting to see something unfold here for you. This new opportunity or this potential unfolding for you is coming across with a lot of love. You have the Hierophant. I mean, talk about validation, confirmation. You have the Hierophant and the Page of Swords. Hierophant, okay? Number one, this is Taurus energy coming up for you. So being grounded is super important. Work on your root chakra, 396 hertz. That's going to help you be more aligned. It's going to allow you to be more in this grounded, stable energy, okay? Hierophant, you're learning. You're committing to learning. So this is saying this potential unfolding is what you're going to get out of it is what you put into it. So the more that you learn, and the more that you commit yourself to allowing yourself to see things from a very different mindset. Remember, pages are all about the novice energy. So you may be looking at things from a different mindset. You may be seeing things in a different way. Page of Swords is you embracing your opportunity to look at things from a new idea, from a new thought process, expressing more positive talk to yourself, okay? Understanding that communication is key, knowledge is key, okay? You may be very curious, you may be wanting to learn, and the learning of something new here coming across with the Hierophant and the commitment of learning that. There may be some kind of like spontaneous downloads that may happen. You may also be interested in taking a class or being part of a community or a like-minded circle or hobby or something here connected to you being or surrounding yourself with like-minded souls, okay? I do feel here there is this kind of like you may be also experiencing aha moments of like ideas, projects, kind of like something just sparking in your mind and you being like, oh, you know what? That's a great idea. Let me see what unfolds from that. Okay. Have faith, because faith has gotten you where you are, and it's going to continue to hold you up to where you're going. Very interesting, because that came like very light. Don't forget to talk about the faith. So I don't know what that may be about. You have here grounding. Look, exactly what I said. Da, 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 da. It's like I'm psychic or something, right? Grounding. It says here, you are being called to solidify your foundation. What did I say? Continue to work on your root chakra here. Okay. It says you're being called to solidify your foundation. The fluctuations of your mind have unsettled. There are times that you may be a little bit kind of, I don't know. But it says here, but the earth will provide lasting support. What did I say? What do you have here? The Hierophant. The Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. Taurus is earth element. Grounding yourself. Okay, super important. Connect with your body to the ground and feel the silent strength flowing into you, helping you find your solid base. Literally exactly what I said at the top of the reading, and that's what's coming through for you. Wow, talk about validation confirmation. Now, listen carefully. There may be at times some sort of blockages that you may find yourself feeling, okay? So it's super important that in order to unblock the block or the blockages or the static that's happening in your crown chakra, that you ground yourself using the root chakra. And then as I have the seven chakra healing frequency, 30 minutes. Do that every day at the top of the day. Okay. I'll add it here as an additional resource, and then allow yourself to connect with the energy healing and affirmations playlist that I have on my channel. You do both of those things. That's going to help you unblock any creativity, anything that you feel like that's not fully flowing, so that you can ground yourself and continue to explore. Okay, so grounding, super, super important. Root chakra, 396 hertz solfeggio frequency. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. Thank you so much, Butterfly, for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Up next, we have our last and final reading of the day, and that is Sparkle 777. Before I jump into Sparkle 77's reading, I do want to say, intuitive friend, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. My name is Lexa Tarot. If you're new here, or you're subscribed new, or you're visiting, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. Click on those credentials links, and you're going to learn more about me, because yes, I do have credentials in this area. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because, yes, I'm a born intuitive. I was born intuitive since I was a child. I've been a medium since I've been a child. I've had all my clairs and all that since I was born. I was born intuitive. I was that kid that was able to feel things when no one else was feeling them, get those premonitions. But there are logical, practical, analytical people who may not believe in certain things, right? And for those of you who are like, I'm curious, yes, I do have credentials, and you could take a look at that on my channel. On my website. Okay. All right, intuitive friends. Let's see what's coming through here for Shaylee. Hello, Shaylee. Thank you so much. And I want to thank you for your super. Greatly appreciate it for your generosity and for your support. And Shaylee, let's take a look at what may be potentially unfolding for you. Intuitive friends, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. If you have already subscribed, or you've been on my channel for quite some time, consider the membership tiers that I have. up there. Okay, so if you're interested in that, please feel free to join as well. Shaylee, welcome back. Shaylee, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see what's coming through. By the way, I'm so sorry. I didn't even see what butterfly wrote here. I'm so like, Tim, hello, Tim. Wait, hold on a second. Ascending butterfly, I am here. You're also so welcome. I appreciate the challenges and transform them as much. Okay, okay. And you also wrote here the spiritual roadmap is unfolding. So true. Oh, okay, good. My angels and guides have shaped me. And yes, they are there, still there for you, for sure. That's what I came through. Lexa, I have gratitude journal. Oh, there you go. Wonderful. Continue to do that. Okay. Shaylee wrote, gratitude gets me through my hardest days. Yeah. You wrote, I have a tree house. I spent a lot of time there. Oh, that's nice. That's wood. Yeah. Ground, earth. Wow, very nice. These messages are so perfect for me to hear and realize that even more. Tim said, yes. Okay. Oh, you're a writer. Well, guess what? I'm a published writer. So my genre is poetry. Yeah. So there you go. And yes, I do have a published book. I'm gonna have to add that on my website. You dropped a lot of roses and a lot of targets, so I guess that is saying here that that is very much connected to that. Sometimes I like to write too. I am Aries and Taurus with a Leo moon. I have received messages and affirmations in each reading since I have been here today. Wow, this is beautiful. Black tourmaline and obsidian, both really good for grounding too. Yes, that is correct. I will use more black tourmaline than anything else because it's more powerful than obsidian. But Shanley is correct. Those two are really good for grounding. Red jasper also, a good ruby. Red, red color is the color of the root chakra. You could also buy a small singing bowl, which I normally have around. I have no idea where I have my singing bowl. I have to look for it. But my singing bowl is red and it resonates at the frequency of 369. So it came in this little thing. I bought it on Etsy. Okay. And yeah, you can use that at the beginning of the day, you know? So there you go. All right. Thank you so much, Shaylee. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Butterfly. All right. And you know what? It's so funny that you said that because look here. I love black tourmaline. One of my favorite. One of my favorite. It's always around wherever I am because, of what I do, right? I want to transmute. It also transmutes energy. I have a bracelet also that has it. I got to look for it because I just took it off a little while ago, but yeah. So there you go. All right. You have the 7th chakra here, Shaylee, coming through for you. 7th chakra, your clarity, your wisdom, this new new chapter or the energy that's unfolding for you. You're very clear in whatever is coming through. So you're going to see something clearly. You're going to know something clearly. There's a sense of, I keep seeing the number 2. So both on the earthly plane and on the spiritual plane. Okay, I'm getting that there is a clarity. You seeing something very clear on the 3D realm. You knowing something clearly with your inner knowing. All right, look at that. All right, let's see what's coming through. You have blessing, envy, action. Okay, there may be people who, and of course, it doesn't really matter. I don't like to give attention to that, but it came through, so I need to. This could also be yourself sabotaging the, energies at times. I feel here that whatever's coming in for you that may be potentially unfolding for you here, Shaylee, it's something that like other people are going to be like, oh, Shaylee is getting like the good, like something good is happening. And not everyone's going to be happy, but so what? We don't care about them. But don't allow your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited belief to make you doubt, because I'm getting this envy, not so much about other people, but don't allow yourself to self-doubt what you feel is the right path. You know what I mean? Or what you feel is like your gut level feeling. You know what I mean? Because even though you can't touch something or feel something, you may be very, very good at something just naturally, instinctively, intuitively, psychically. Okay. And so this is coming across here as you not doubting those messages that are coming through. You putting this, and I'm not saying that you are, but listen, it happens to all of us, especially when you're moving into a new direction or you are getting out of your comfort zone. Okay. So for me, it's so funny because this is very much aligned to the message that I was talking here with um, Nancy Weber, who's a psychic investigator. Um, and we were, the chat was basically about this. Don't allow your self sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs to get you out of your uh where you feel you're being called either to do something or to investigate further or learn something more. Okay, because the crown chakra is coming across like intelligent, balanced decisions. Yes, being rational, logical, analytical is super important, but also listening to messages that you may be getting intuitively, because you have a special talent, ability, or blessing in just general. Okay. And it may be your ability to be very on the earthly plane present, but also connect with your higher self. So, spiritual connection here. Okay. So, the haters, let them hate. It's fine. Not a problem. Don't pay attention to that. But if this envy is just your limited beliefs, then this is saying don't allow your limited beliefs to get in the middle of you acting on something or going towards something. Okay. So, yeah, there may be a new venture coming up where I don't know. I don't know if you are like, because it's coming across as that. It's coming across as like 2026. You may be saying to yourself, I want to grow more psychically, or I want to grow more intuitively. And there may be at times where you may doubt yourself, but this is saying don't allow the voices from the past or people from the past. Don't allow that to become the noise that blocks you from moving towards something. You know what I mean? Because it's coming across as like someone's going to say something that no matter if it doesn't matter, will sting. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's how it's coming through. It's like, I don't know. I'm going to throw this out there. I don't know if you're like thinking about getting like enlisting in a course, but there's something here about like you, I don't know if it's even astrology. I don't know if it's even astrology. I don't know if you even wondered here that you may have a natural ability to become an astrologer. There's something about astrology here that's coming up for you. Like that could be, you know how everybody has your own thing? Yes, you could be a medium. Yes, you could be, yes, you could have other things, but I'm getting, and I'm saying this again, I'm getting astrology course. I said this before. I said, I feel like you want to take a course in something, but you're letting your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs get in the way of you acting upon what it is that you really want to do. And you know what it is. You know what I mean? And it has to do with the stars because it's coming across as astrology. Astrology, astronomy. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. I don't know how this may resonate. I don't know what this may be about. But remember I said course at the top of the reading. Remember I said there's a sense of clarity that's coming through very, very sharply. The envy may be other people, but it could also be self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. I said it has to do with intuition, okay? There's something about the higher self, clarity of the mind. I said this already, I'm just reviewing, okay? Because I'm connecting the dots here because there's a course. I listen, it's coming across as astrology, it's coming across as some intuitive course that you either want to take, need to take, or you've been thinking about taking for a very long time. This is not just like oh, I woke up in the morning and just decided, oh, I want to do astrology. This is something that's been calling you for a very long time, but your self-sabotaging thoughts, limited belief, may have been in the middle of you actually putting action behind something that you want to learn or something that you are intuitively have a natural intuitive ability and a natural knack for. Okay? You have a natural knack for something. I'm saying astrology because that's how it's coming through, but it's something intuitive. Okay? So we'll see. Let's see. And what's interesting is that this blessings card, you see how big that full moon is? I wouldn't be surprised if you were born during a full moon or a couple days after a full moon, your birthday. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is astrology. I know it could be astrology, it could be intuition, it could be, there is something here for sure. A natural ability. I feel that you're going to push yourself out of that I won't say today, but you're going to pull yourself out of that energy in 2026. You're going to act upon something here. You're going to learn something, connect to something intuitively or however this may be. Spider, be meticulous. Be meticulous and patient. Whatever this course, whatever this is, whether it's a course that you're going to take, whether it's something that you've been thinking for a long time that you've been wanting to do, just do it. Just do it. And it's in the intuitive side. It's not coming across as like on the 3D realm. It's coming across intuitively. Your mind may have been very busy on this once upon a time. And remember that I said here, take a look at what moon you were born in because you are a natural intuitive. Even if, and I'm just saying, because this could be shown also in, and by the way, in the Oracle deck, not Oracle deck, in Tarot, the moon card is ruled by Pisces. So there may be a very, very big presence of Pisces on your astrological natal chart. Because in the tarot deck, the moon is ruled by Pisces. So that's, again, Pisces, super intuitive. Okay, water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, super intuitive, especially Pisces. Okay, because it's the last astrological sign on the chart. Okay, so it's the wisdom of all the signs and rolled up into one. So you may be a born intuitive, and whatever your ability is in the intuition realm, stay on it, be patient, because I feel 2026 is going to be a very, very important part of you unfolding and tapping into your potential more than you ever have before, because 2026 is the year of one. So I wouldn't be surprised whether this is in a course, whether this is, I don't know, whatever Claire you feel like you're very like, there's something about you learning, whether it's you taking a course, whether it's you buying books, whether it's, I don't know, but whatever it is, it's like this year, 2026, you can no longer ignore or turn a blind eye to this. It's time to get this self-limiting thought out of the way so you can put that into action, because there's something here waiting for you behind that. You could be helping people in different ways. Look at that, the Spirit. Look what it says there. Unseen forces watch over you. You are divinely protected. You have a bigger mission here. And this unfolding that may be potentially happening here for you is you have more to give to the world. Whether you're a light worker, whether you're a Reiki practitioner, whether you're, a person who's clairvoyant, whether you're clairsentient, whether you're clairaudient, whether it's astrology, it's the paranormal sciences. Okay? There's something here, and whatever the something is, you're destined to do more in that realm while you're doing what you're doing in your 3D world. Obviously, this is not saying leave your job, quit your job, and move and start doing. No. Do what you're doing in your life, in your career. Like for me, I'm a university professor. That's what my career in what I call the 3D world. I am a university professor, but I also have a divine, that's my earthly life purpose, right? My life purpose is my career. I love what I do, okay, as a professor. But I also have a soul purpose. And my soul purpose is to use the gifts that I was born with to help others in any way, shape, or form. Those who have eyes to see and ears to hear. You see what I'm saying? Not everyone. Some people have eyes, but they only see in the 3D world. They just don't want to see anything other than that. And that's fine. We all have choices. We all have free will. But those who want and see more, then I'm here. That's what my soul purpose is. So there could be here some type of similarity to this, whether it's therapy, whether it's being a psychologist, whether it's a light worker that deals with like past trauma. I don't know. But the paranormal sciences are here for you. So whatever this is, your guides are saying you're very well protected, right? You're very well protected, and you are going to unfold in something that's super important connected to this. Intuitive friends, if you are joining me now, please know that this session is closed already. The session is closed. You can join me tomorrow. Okay, what's going on here? The snake. There's a lot of self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs connected to your ability to want to either work or move in the direction of allowing yourself to expand to your fullest potential in regards to your spirituality. You may have been turning a blind eye to it for a very long time. And like I said before, the time has come where you really need to take a look at why you feel that way so that you can not only identify it, but work past it so that you can do what you were meant to do if you so choose to accept that mission and to move in the direction of whatever your intuitive gifts may be talking about. Okay. We have choices. Guides can never, ever, ever, guardian angels, guides, the universe, the creator, no one can ever push anyone to do something they don't want to do. But the option is here. And it's coming across as that the blockage has been more self-inflicted than anything else. And you may be at a time in your life, especially with the fact that 2026 is equal to the number 1 when we're talking about, adding all the digits. Like now, this could be a brand new beginning for you to allow yourself to open up. And maybe it's that, you haven't found the right person or the right resource or, like being part of this community is important, right? Because then, you get to talk to people, connect with people, you know, and I've been thinking about that too. I've been thinking about, doing like a spiritual circle, things like that can really help all of us, right? So, yeah. So let's see. There's a divine purpose here that you may be kind of finally opening up to, or at least having the free will to open up to. Look at that. It could be something that you've been thinking for a very long time, and it could be very much connected to your clairvoyance. Unblocking your clairvoyance and allowing yourself to embrace the gifts that you naturally possess. Okay? So this potential unfolding is coming across as more like a spiritual reading for you than anything else. So it's, again, there's, you have the number 7, then you have the number 8. Yeah. By the way, you have the number, wow. I just realized it right now. You have 7, 7, and you have 8, 8. Number 25, 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. 7 was the snake, your own self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. Talk about validation confirmation. I mean, you see that I'm shuffling, so I don't cherry pick. What's been clouding or stopping your ability to move towards opening up to your ability has been your own self-sabotaging thought or limited belief, or your own kind of turning the blind eye because I don't really want to do that right now, or I don't know if I should. I don't know if I'm going to be good. I don't know where that's going to lead me. All that I don't know, what if, and I don't know, that's those blockages that are coming through. Now, what's interesting is that what's coming through on the light side and as a consecutive number, remember that's number 7. You have round and round and the snake. So your mind keeps revisiting this storyline over and over again, self-sabotaging your possibility here to connect and align yourself with your soul purpose. And then you have community, number 8, and then you also have here action, the number 17. Okay, 1 plus 7 is equal to 8. And so what this is telling you here is that you have a community of your spirit realm, the spirit realm, your guardian angel, your loved ones, your higher self, okay, archangels, whatever it is that you believe, that are rooting for you. So if you go in the direction, if you choose, You don't have to. If you choose to move in the direction to really tap to the fullest potential in regards to your intuitive abilities, they're going to be there. They're going to be there with open arms. So you're not going to be able, you're not going to be alone in this process. So even if you don't have people on the 3D realm, on this earthly plane that can help you or guide you, if you feel like, oh, I don't have support, my family's going to think I'm crazy, the people are going to say this, that, and the other, you do have a lot of spiritual support here. And of course, being part of the Lexa Tarot community also opens up your opportunity not only to connect with me, but to also connect with other people of like-minded, souls, like-minded souls. So you're part, in a way, of a spiritual community. What was that? Well, I didn't see it, but let's see. Dog, protection. Wow, protection from a powerful friend. I don't know if you have a loved one who's crossed over or a friend who crossed over. There is someone here that really, and it's a person. It's not just your spiritual guides, okay? Not that there's anything wrong. I mean, I'm just saying it's more than that. I feel that there's a person who crossed over who's really watching over you a lot, okay? This person crossed over and they're always protecting you. There's loyalty, there's love, okay? I'm seeing the color blue. Shield, you see? Shield. This soul doesn't let people mess with you, so to speak. This person really, this soul guards you from the other side. Very, very interesting. There's something about the soul. It's like what I keep hearing clairaudiently is that the soul that's not here, and it feels like I don't know if like there wasn't enough time or there wasn't a lot of time here. There's something about time. Not too much time. There wasn't a lot of time. Maybe the soul wasn't on this earth for a very long time, but when it crossed over, its mission is to protect you, to guard you. You know what I mean? It's like I said earlier at the top of the reading, this message was here. Your unforeseen forces watch over you. See, and it's connected to that skull, a person who crossed over. So there could be here a loved one. Don't know who yet, but there could be a loved one here that is very, very much connected to you and wants you to know you're not alone in the process. You're not alone. I'm here. I'm protecting you. Guiding you more than anything. Because I mean, when we say protect, it kind of makes it sound like we're in fear of something, but it's more like plenty of material things. There's a lot of abundance that may be coming through in regards to this particular soul purpose. You have egg, success, you see? Success assured with good plans and hard work. There may be like, I don't know. I'm getting like you even getting into the spiritual realm here. And like, again, the more you learn about that, there's going to be a lot of abundance and success coming in your direction. What you need to be is ready to move in that direction. And then you're going to get, it's like when the student is ready, the teacher appears. That's the type of energy that I'm getting here. So very, very nice energy here. I'm getting here with egg, which is very, very interesting because I'm taking a while, but it's because I'm getting the message here from this soul that crossed over. There could be here a very big connection about, I don't know, I'm getting like egg. like, you know, like a mother hen type of energy. So there's a lot of love and nurturing for you to the soul and the soul to you. And it's coming across with dog and egg. So I don't know if this could have been, you know, a sibling, um, a child that may have crossed over. But I'm getting family connected. I'm getting maternal instinct also. This could be mother, you know, also mother instinct, like mother hen. But it could be child's mother, father, parent. Um, but yeah, that's coming through here. Before, let me see what else is coming through. Hold on a second, because I want to see something. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Because I feel that is someone who's crossed over, who's trying to come through. Today has been the day. I've gotten a lot of mediumistic readings today. Well, not a lot, but they've popped up. This is the second one today. This doesn't have to be a woman. It doesn't have to be a woman, but it could be very much connected to mother or child. Okay? And this person, this soul is coming across as, you know, there was a sadness here that was felt, and that was, you know, obviously that was felt. And it's funny because poverty is coming across as like a young person. And then we have the mature person. And there's this energy here about wanting to focus on something to cope because the loss was so big that there was the sense of diving into either a hobby or diving into something just to keep like sane. So you know what I mean? Because it was so difficult. Whatever, you know, this loss was super difficult. You know? This was a family member. You may have even, there's something about maybe even you having already created a room or a place for this person. Kind of like, you know how this feels like? It's like when you're preparing a place when someone is going to come to visit. Or like, you know, when you're pregnant and you do a nursery. Or like if you're expecting a visitor to come to visit you in your home, you clean up the space, you know, you spruce something up. So there is this energy here having to do with that. Yeah, that was a valuable loss here. Very, very interesting. Yeah, that's how that's coming through. There's this energy very much connected to the expectation of waiting for someone to return. Because expectation is a woman looking towards, and she's looking towards the sense of like loss. So there's this energy of like either wanting to move past the loss or wanting to repair a certain sense of emotional loss. All right, well. All right, let's see what else is coming through here. Last but not least, oh, actually, no, we're missing one. It's this one over here. Did I do this one? No, I didn't. Okay, so this is your last and final. Ooh, Five of Wands. That just flipped over while I was Five of Wands. Internal or external conflict. I feel that this has a lot to do with what we were talking about earlier, what came through, and that being your spirituality. Yeah, Three of Wands. There's going to be the right opportunity here. The right opportunity is going to land on your lap, or you kind of being aware of something, because the Three of Wands is waiting for the right opportunity to be able to unfold a plan, or unfold maybe this energy that you've been kind of turning a blind eye, connecting to your soul purpose here. And I feel here with this Five of Wands, there may be some internal or external challenges that you need to work through in order for you to see when is the right opportunity or the right time for you to make a move. Like I said earlier, action, make a move, level up, make very big developments, or start to grab the opportunity once it's presented to you, whether the opportunity is a person, a course, you know, or you choosing to explore your intuitive abilities. The Three of I'm sorry, the Three of Wands is also about, making moves. So I do feel that whatever this is, you're going to let go of the internal, external blockages, and you're going to push yourself out of your comfort zone and make very big moves in regards to your soul purpose. So I do feel 2026, there's going to be a lot of action towards that, even if it's just like little steps, but that's what's coming through. That being said, Sprinkle 777, Shaylee, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I greatly appreciate it. Intuitive friends, my session has been closed for quite some time, but I'm finally finished the last and final message here for Shaylee, for Sprinkle 777, Tim, Butterfly, Shaylee, and all of you who have taken part in this beautiful session today. I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your loyalty, and support. Don't forget to take a look at your the content on the channel, the monthly readings, the pick a card. And by the way, I have a pick a card reading focusing on your intuition, your latent intuitive abilities. So if I were you, take a look at that. Okay. It's already posted. Let's see. Where did I put it? Hold on one second. I'm going to put it here just to kind of help those of you who kind of want to go straight into that reading before I get off. But hold on. Let me give it to you here. Which one was it? Here it is. All right, so I'm going to put it here for those of you who are interested. I did a pick a card reading for you guys. And there you go. It's all about your latent psychic abilities, your intuitive abilities. Okay. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Drop a rose after you see it. If it resonates, drop a rose so I know that those messages resonated for you. I also have, like I mentioned earlier, at the top of the reading, I mentioned that I have I just put everything in one playlist just so it's more doable and it's easier to get to. But the energy healing, the affirmations, okay? So energy healing playlist. Which includes everything from Reiki, affirmations, and I'll continue to add more things to that playlist, so don't forget. And there you go. So there you go, intuitive friends. You have some free resources there. Intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. I greatly appreciate you. And don't forget to come out tomorrow. Even if you had a reading today, Tim, hopefully you could come back tomorrow. Okay. Uh, so that I can give you a reading. Don't forget to turn on your notification. But thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, intuitive friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.